off the spaceship. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Silicone, a TPE, it really don't matter which one it be. My mind keep visualizing future times, beautiful android girls surrounding me. Filling my cup, full of joy, keep my life full of glee. Plenty ups, never down, the way that life's supposed to be. But unfortunately, if she a Terminator, then I'ma have to terminate her. Gotta get rid of negative vibes, gotta go through negative foes, gotta block out negative voices, gotta get rid of negative souls. Had some people get discorded, just ignored it. Destiny is more important, so I just had to abort it. Had some people get discorded, just ignored it. Destiny is more important, so I just had to abort it. Yeah. Find me with my dogs in my solitude. Watch my family grow from 4 into a multitude. Been living it below sea level, finna rise to another altitude. Been searching, seeking knowledge, but all the time I had the aptitude. I flipped my mindset to the switch to say I will not lose. Mama said them sticks and stones won't break my bones, I never bruise. Whenever it come to trouble, man, the girls pull a tongue, we always cruise. I heard other dog owners get it out for me, but it ain't no news. I got 4 in the dough in Memphis so they can get the blues. If you need a few clues, they'll blow off your under rules. Send your compliment to the new girls I got coming through. Send your compliments to the new girls I got coming through. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Silicone, a TPE, it really don't matter which one it be. My mind keep visualizing future times, beautiful android girls surrounding me. Filling my cup, full of joy, keep my life full of glee. Plenty ups, never down, the way that life's supposed to be. But unfortunately, if she a Terminator, then I'ma have to terminate her. Gotta get rid of negative vibes, gotta go through negative foes, gotta block out negative voices, gotta get rid of negative souls. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Silicone, a TPE, it really don't matter which one it be. Yeah. What up? It's your boy, JayDollKingHefner, the beautiful Cali Sun, and the beautiful Mara Blade. And we're back again for another show. And the title of today's show is, once again, Ultra Realism, RealDoll and Robotics, Part 5, baby. Part 5. And it's a bit of a ladies' night. Now, all of my normal viewers, man, you're welcome. I appreciate you, man. And I know that most of my viewers are actually male. But this is one thing that I couldn't actually avoid because I've been going down RealDoll, talking about robotics and ultra realism. And today I'm getting back to some of the RealDoll models that I missed. And so when I was looking at RealDoll models that I missed, because I talked about this in an earlier string, I think I talked about them on Tuesday. I was talking about specific RealDoll models, how you can get these pre-configured versions of RealDoll. Excuse me. And they come like, let's just say a Vicky 1.0, Vicky 2.0, Vicky 3.0. Well, if you get one of their pre-configured models or anything like that, you're going to get immediately $1,000 off your price if you get a pre-configured model. So I went through them all, so I thought, but when I went back over the site and started looking, I realized that I missed several girls. But in the process of realizing I missed several girls, I also realized they had a lineup of male dolls, and I'm like, well, I can't really exclude them because I may not want to talk about it. So this ladies' night is really coming about by force more than it is willingness, because this is one show I'm really not hyped up to do from a content standpoint, but it's one I need to do, you know, because it's a part of their lineup, and I'm here for all, you know, man, woman, anything in between, you know, however you identify, you know, if you're trying to get in the dog game, I'm here to help you. But I hope that all my male viewers and normal viewers don't leave or anything, because here, I need y'all guys with me. But before I go any further, I want to say God bless everybody that's watching watching right now. And I want to say God bless everybody that's going to watch later. We appreciate you. Your time is the most valuable commodity you have. And by sharing it with us, we really appreciate that. We want to send God's blessings over your life, whatever you're wishing for, hoping for, or believing for, whether it be health, finances, new relationships, human or synthetic, whatever it is, we pray that you have it. We just ask you believe it, and then you'll receive it. So real quickly, I see if anybody's in with me right now. Got Keandre here. Hey, man, how's it going? What up, Keandre? Good to see you, brother. Happy to have you here, man. Know it's super duper early on a Saturday morning, but hey, that's how we fly right now. Uh, I don't know how it's going to change in the future, but right now we're flying early in the morning. And once again, guys, we only have this is not going to be a super duper long stream. We only have about 5 models to go through. But just to once again give you the rundown here, I was explaining these different pre-configured RealDoll models that you can get for $1,000 off if you decide to get one of these pre-configured models. And I left off several models off the list as I was going through them Tuesday. I went back through the website on RealDoll, and keep in mind, if you want a RealDoll or if you want any type of companion doll, I only promote reputable brands that are completely legitimate. So if you're looking for a companion dog, don't go anywhere else. Come through the show. It's going to help keep the show going as well as make your life happy by adding a companion. But we have several great vendors. You can check the links in the description of this video for RealDoll on down. So you can find whatever dog you're looking for through my great vendors and manufacturers. But as I was going back through my and even if you want to follow with me right now, you can click on the link that I have for RealDoll in the description of this video. But as I was going through the website, man, I was like, man, I left off several ladies. I left off their whole Wicked Dog collection, and I actually left off the male dogs. And I'm like, oh my God. I said, so I'm gonna have to go back and do these, or this whole little series won't be complete. And so then I came with the quandary of, do I do these male dolls on Saturday night, or do I do them on Monday? Because I got at least I know 2 more installments of this show. So tonight and Monday, and we should be probably done with this particular series. And it just became a series just spontaneously, but we should be done by Monday, after Monday. So I was like, man, I got 2 choices here. I can talk about the guys on Saturday and finish up with the girls on Monday, or I can finish up with the girls on Monday. Finish up with the girls on tonight and do the guys on Monday. And I'm going to be honest with you. I was like, it ain't nowhere in hell I'm starting off my week talking about the damn guys. God bless you, ladies. I say, but I go ahead and do a ladies' night for the night. And that doesn't mean that my guys are excluded from this. This may not be your favorite show from a content standpoint, but hell, like I said, this is just something that needs to be done. So we do have 5 males that RealDoll has. We have 5 males. And I'm going to do things a bit different. And I hate that I'm starting to do this now, because just to let you guys know, I don't share the RealDoll website. And I love all of my websites and things of that nature, but I don't try to show any or mistakenly show any adult content by mistake. I'm fine with showing an image that, is clothed or anything like that. But with these websites, I'm telling you, it's stuff all over the place sometimes. So sometimes you can be careful and still make a mistake. And I just don't even want to put those like actual websites up as far as streaming them. So I try to be safe over here. I know other people are cowboy, they're like cowboys on YouTube. They show whatever they want to show. But like I said, a lot of people have different interests and stuff. They're straight salesmen and things of that nature. Although I have vendors in my links for my videos and about section of my YouTube channel, I'm here for a philosophical and psychological purpose, to talk about this game and help educate people about this game and, educate you about how my journey is going. And it's a byproduct that I have links right now for you to use and be able to get companion dogs. But you know, that's not my main purpose. But some people, that's their main purpose, so they don't really care about the health of their YouTube channel like I do. I appreciate this platform to the fullest, so I'm going to try to respect it while delivering the content that I want to deliver to you guys. But with all that said, we're going to jump right. Well, I don't want to say that, but we're going to get right to the get right to these male models. Andy the Virgo checking in. Jay, God bless you. Thank you, Andy. What up, my friend? Sane up in the house. Dog King Army team member. What up, brother? He in the house. Kendra says, hey, Jay, do you plan on doing any videos with a no. No, I don't. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna even mention it right now. Like I said, this is you know, there have been other people who've tried to come after me and do their own things, and God bless them on whatever they're doing. But you know, the path that I'm choosing right now, this is a solo path. I'm not trying to join forces with anybody that you know is trying to do the same thing that I'm doing. God bless everybody that's doing whatever they want to do. But no, I'm not trying to join forces with anybody. Either way, with all that said, so the first male dog that I'm doing things different. That's what I want to say. I'm doing things different. And I hate that I'm doing it on starting it off on ladies' night, but I will continue this for Monday. So I don't try to show any type of content or anything that's gonna like I say, get this channel unhealthy. But I have decided tonight to I found what I consider decent images, so to speak, that I can sort of just show you, not images, but I'm going to just give people a vision of what I'm sort of seeing. So the first guy that I'm going to break down is a male dog named Lucas 1.0 from RealDoll. So this is one of their male dogs, and I'm going to just basically break it down like I did for my other dogs. So if you're a lady out there, if you're a guy that's you know, into male dogs romantically, this would be something you're into. And believe it or not, I know dog owners that just get male dogs to add to the family, you know, not for any romantic thing, but they just want to add a guy to the family in the house and things of that nature. Or just, you know, have a guy in the house to be like somebody they're kicking it with or chilling with. People have even asked me, do I want a male dog? And so going forward, I do it like this. I at least have a picture up of, try to find a picture of who I'm talking about. So be looking for that Monday as well. But yeah, so people have asked me, hey man, do you want a male dog and things of that nature? I'm like, no. I think I'm pretty good on the whole male dog thing. You know, I'm pretty good on the male dog thing. Like I say, I have enough male friends. They don't really come around anything like that right now, but I still got enough of them. Don't need no more. I don't need any more. I'm good. But I do think that I'm going to probably have to at some point get a male dog, because as I'm doing these dog giveaways, when I get a chance to start doing them, when I decide that my family has sort of built up and I'm ready to start giving a dog away a year, I am going to have to come across a male dog, and I do want to be able to give either a lady or somebody that's interested in getting a male dog. I want to be able to give one of those away. I want to be just being discriminatory when it comes to the giving away of dogs. But this first guy is Lucas 1.0, and I'm going to click on Lucas, and if you go to RealDoll using my link in the description of my videos, you'll be able to go there, and all you have to do is click on the option in the left hand corner. It'll say shop, and you can just do like me. You can once you click on shop, it'll give you the option, if you're looking for a male dog, to go right down to male dog, and it breaks down all the different sections you can go to. But in this case, you can go all the way towards the bottom and click on male dog. You can bring up, you know, all the male dog options. Now, if you're just looking to shop there in general, you can click the shop all button. It's going to pull up all the girls and things of that nature. But you can shop by category. Now, as soon as I click on Lucas, it asks me, do I want to save $1,000? So you can, if you were actually looking to buy, you would accept that and continue on. And pretty much you wouldn't be doing any type of changes. But this guy, Lucas, of course, he comes with the Lucas face. He has a male body C, a light tan male body C. So I'm going to see what this male body C actually looks like, as far as, the size of it and things of that nature. So he has a male body C. And so he has a 33.5-inch chest, whatever that may mean for ladies. It looks just normal for me. But you see it right here. He is ripped, shredded, so to speak, because he's not just bulky, but he is sort of ripped. He has a 28.5-inch waist. So that's pretty small when I think about, myself, because I'm thinking about, like, what do I got? I think I got a 32. So yeah, he has a 28.5-inch waist. And his pant size is a 29 wide by 25.5 length. So he wears a 29 by 25. So okay. And he's 5'6" at 80 pounds. So ladies, just to let you know, I mean, that doll is borderline heavy for a man. It's not like I say, my doll's like Callie's son sitting next to me. She's like 72 pounds or something. And she has a little weight on her. My heaviest doll is 98 pounds. And she feels like 150. Callie probably feels like 90 because there is dead weight. So it feels a little heavier than it is. I'm just used to picking the girls up so they don't feel as heavy as they used to. Now, the girl Mara Blade, my beautiful full silicone iron tick lady, she's about, I think, 85 pounds. And so she probably feels like about 100. But honestly, I don't know how it is with silicone and TPE because they say she's supposed to feel heavier, but I can't explain it. She's easier to carry in some ways than my TPE girls because she's stiffer, I think. But with all that said, my whole point, ladies, or anybody that's interested in a male doll is, if a woman is 5'1", like I've said before, 5'2", 5'3", and you want a male doll, well, this doll is going to be taller than you, and it's going to feel like about 100 pounds. And, at 5'1", 5'2", 5'3", some of these ladies may be barely over 100 pounds. So that's the only thing. I've made videos about this before, ladies, about how, the companion doll life may not be for all of you from a logistics standpoint, well, not logistics, from a weight bearing standpoint and things of that nature. You're going to really have to desire to get into this game and maybe learn how to lift creatively, or maybe you have a partner at home, because, I do know couples that introduce dolls into the relationship. So if you have a man at home, then this won't be an issue. Or if you have a partner at home, this won't be an issue. Picking a doll up and down. It only can become more of an issue if you're by yourself. Now, I'm not trying to talk about anybody, but we do have those bigger ladies out here that can literally throw a truck around. Believe me, I've seen them and I've known them. Hey, guys, you know the ladies I'm talking about. Sometimes you come across a lady every now and then where you be like, you know what? I don't even think I want to tussle with her. Being a man, knowing that I got man strength. Nope, I still don't want to. Look, I've met a couple of ladies where I'm like, you know what? I don't even think I want to tussle with this one right here. Nope, if I had to. Nope, I think I'm hey, I'm gonna look for somebody to break this one up because you got some cock strong ladies out here. Believe me. So if you're one of those ladies that's just naturally strong and you can rip somebody's penis off just by looking at it, then you won't have a problem moving these dolls around. But if you're that more delicate female, feminine, and things of that nature, you do have to consider weight. So with this first guy, like I said, he's 5'6", which is a decent height for a doll now. I know ladies, A lot of times you're gonna want a guy that's 6'4" or something, depending on how tall you are. You want him that much taller than you. But in the dog game, you're not gonna be able to do that right now, from the standpoint of you don't want to do that if you're a dainty lady. These dogs can get super duper heavy. And like I said, this dog is going to feel like 100 pounds. So once again, this is the Lucas 1.0. He only has one version of himself right now. There's no 2.0 or 3.0. He's, like I say, 5'6", 80 pounds. I'm going to be honest with you. He gives me this, I'm going to explain to you something about males and how we view other males. I've even told my mother this millions of times. As a man, I can look at a man and I can pretty much tell that he's not ugly, but I can never tell you how attractive he is to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Case in point, back in the day, my mother used to think that Denzel Washington, the actor, was just so fine and so handsome. But when I looked at Denzel, he just looked like a guy to me. But I knew that he, wasn't an ugly guy. But I didn't know that girls really loved him like that. So that's sort of how we are as guys. We can sort of tell when somebody is not butt ugly, but we don't know if somebody really, really likes them. Case in point, I'm a big Star Wars fan, and I can't lie. When they did episodes 1, 2, and 3 from the original trilogy, they were terrible to me because especially 2 and 3, because they had this guy Hayden Penny. Well, no, not Hayden Penny, but what's his name? Christian, whatever his name. Either way, the guy that played Anakin. I can't never get his name right because he did such a terrible job. But I always thought that, man, this dude stunk as Anakin. He was terrible. He ruined the first, he ruined the episodes 2 and 3. When they went back and did that trilogy of Star Wars, I said, man, he ruined that. He was terrible, man. This is some of the worst acting ever. And it didn't help because I knew that that was supposed to be, who was my guy? Either way, it was supposed to be another great actor that was supposed to play that role. I can't think of it off the top of my name, off the top of the, and he's an actor that I love too. Either way, the guy that played in Titanic, he was supposed to actually be Anakin in those trilogies back then. I couldn't even think of his. I still can't think of his name right now. Hold on, I can't let that pass. What was his name? His name is what's his name? I can't believe I can't think of this dude's name. That's how it is though with me. I end up not being able to remember names very good. Leonardo DiCaprio. My God, I would have never thought of that because it wasn't registered. But yeah, it didn't help the fact that I knew Leonardo DiCaprio had turned down the role of being Anakin in those films. And so, who is it? Hayden Christensen? I think that's who he is. Let me see right quick. Okay, let me see. Oh, no. I got the wrong episode in there. There it is. Oh, my God. Yeah, Hayden Christensen. Oh, my God. Yeah. So, yeah, I always thought, man, this dude ruined the 2 of those episodes. And when they went back and did episodes 1, 2, and 3, he ruined episodes 2 and 3. I said his acting was horrible. I didn't know, honestly, I didn't know the girls actually thought this guy was attractive or anything. I knew that he wasn't ugly from a guy standpoint, but I never would have thought that people were actually fawning over this guy. I really didn't know that till recently, honestly, until I started hearing Found That Star Wars girl and Melanie Mack. I heard them two girls like, ooh, Hayden Christensen, he was so fine. And I was like, what? I said, oh, I said, no wonder they actually thought those episodes were actually good. If they thought that he was a handsome guy, then they were fawning over him looking at episodes 1, looking at episodes 2 and 3, as opposed to paying attention to the horrible acting that he was doing. So I said, no wonder they actually probably thought those movies were good. They were horrible. So with all that said, I don't know whether, I can't tell you how attractive a guy is. I can only tell you, hey, I don't think he's an ugly person. So with this guy, I sort of tripped off of him because he reminded me of damn well Bruce Willis, a young Bruce Willis with no hair. I can't lie. And shouts out to Bruce Willis, God bless him, man. He was actually the motivation for a Reset Sunday I recently did, where I was talking about use your talents. Because man, he's one of the actors I've always loved. He's not my favorite actor, but he's an actor I've always respected, Bruce Willis. And recently he came down with a diagnosis of dementia, where they say he can't even hardly talk anymore, can't remember stuff. And man, it breaks my heart because once again, I just hate to see people that still, has money in their bank account where they can still live a good, productive life, even though today, right now, I can't afford to get things that I want, or need, that's just for today. I'm so thankful for others who have achieved a level of being able to be comfortable in this life. It's such a blessing to be, comfortable financially to a certain degree. And man, when I think of those people, I always want them to be able to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Even though they've had money that I've never touched, I still want them to, I'm like, man, I want you to go, you worked hard for that. Now it's time to enjoy it. So it breaks my heart whenever one of them gets sick like that or die abruptly or early. It's like, damn, nah, man, I want them to enjoy, what they worked so hard for. Just even in the case of a guy, I can't think his name off the bat, but the guy that played Black Panther, can't think of his name off the bat, but he died right in the middle of his, of being super duper famous. So when I think about Bruce Willis, it's different because, he's still alive and, having those faculties taken from him just breaks my heart, because when you're an actor, you're a communicator on the highest level. So, just breaks my heart. But either way, yeah, he does remind me of a young Bruce Willis. So ladies, I don't know if this is your type or not, but that is Lucas 1.0. So if you're looking to, get a Lucas doll 1.0, he's 5'6", 80 pounds, 33.5 inch chest, 28.5 inch waist. He wears a 29 in the waist, and 25.5 length in pants. So 29 in the waist, 25.5 length in pants. So it's other things to talk about him too, though. Of course, he has the clean shaved head, no wig. You have to buy a wig if you want a wig to come with him. And now to discuss his mentionables, because I know ladies want to know about that. You can get him limp. You can get, several of these options, or you can just get one, but you can get him limp. You can get him small, medium, large, or extra large. But he comes, let me see what he comes with. He comes with a medium. So he comes with a medium. He comes with a medium endowment. And just to give you the measurables on his endowment, because this is a bit different than the female shopping, because when we go shop for females, you can choose different models of vagina and things of that nature, but it's pretty much up to you what you choose. And I didn't really go over that with the guys because honestly, it's of little to no consequence. Whatever is down there, you'll be good with pretty much. But with ladies, you are going to want to probably choose this depending on what you might be preferring here. But just to let you know, if you decide to go medium, that is a 5.5 inch shaft with a 5.5 inch circumference, which that's what he comes with. 1.9 inch diameter, and the medium shaft is 7.25 inches long overall. So that's the medium shaft. Now, if you decide to, because I would think, if you're a lady, you're probably gonna want him in a non-erect status sometimes. So you can always go with the additional limp feature, and that is a 3.5 inch shaft, 5.52 inch circumference, 1.6 inches in diameter, and overall, I mean that's including everything, it's 5.5 inches long overall. And like I say, in the medium, it's 7.25 inches long overall, but the actual shaft is 5.5. The actual shaft. So, what you would be using pretty much is 5.5 for the medium. And that's what good old Lucas comes with. Let's see. And it is a removable, penis that he comes with. And it looked like he comes with custom hand punched hair down there. That's what it looks like. But that costs $800. I'm just trying to think. But in this case, it's good because okay, I forgot. Yeah, if you were to buy that, if you were to actually build him up on your own, you would have to pay $800 for the hand punched hair. But with him, it comes with him because he's a pre-configured model. So that's it on your boy Lucas. I'm done with Lucas. It's only one version of him. I'm gonna check my chat right quick because man, I need to take a break. Keandre, he says, I respect that. Much love, bro. He said, one last question. If you can answer it, if not, I understand. Are you reviewing the yeah. I'm gonna have to leave that as a mystery, Keandre. As far as am I gonna review the Kimber Doll Deluxe? I do plan on talking about her, and I actually got a video coming out about her really soon. So I was going to make it today, but I said, no, let me just focus on doing my live stream. So you may see it actually later today. It just depends on whether I want to make it, I'm in the mood to make that or not. But it is some news I need to share about this Kimber Doll Deluxe. I've already done a video on it, but it is some new news I need to share about that. So I do that at another time, and you'll see that soon. Oh, I got out of my thing, man, because I'm done with my guy Lucas now. Now, ladies, or whoever is interested, as well as my people that are watching now, because I want to exclude my viewers. I want you here with me. But now I'm moving on to you got Johnny 1.0. And I think Johnny only has one version of himself as well. Because like I said, this isn't going to be very, very long. So Johnny 1.0. And now that we've sort of went through the first guy, I'm gonna stop sharing here. I'm gonna pull you up a version of what Johnny looks like. Now that we've sort of showed the first guy, I ought to be able to move through this a bit quicker since you guys sort of know how the male dolls are made up now. Let me see, Johnny. Sort of tricky finding these pictures of real dolls to share with you guys because, like I said, these male dolls aren't just popular like that, where they're just all over the internet. Johnny, I think I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go back, Johnny, and see if this picture may be better. They'd probably like this better, Johnny. I'm thinking they'll like that one better. It's not big though. Can I make it any bigger? Let me see. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. I made them bigger now. Okay, guys. So this is good old Johnny. So look, even though the girls are sort of getting the goods of seeing a version of what I'm talking about, don't worry. When we come back Monday, I'm going to be doing this for the ladies as well. So ladies, this is Johnny 1.0. This is the only way he comes. And once again, everybody I'm showing you, if you get them exactly how they're presented to you, in these pre-configured forms, you get them $1,000 off. But once again, don't go to RealDoll by yourself. Go through my link. And you can find links in the description of my videos or the about section of my YouTube channel. But it has the male face of Johnny, of course. It has a male body D. I'm going to have to take a look at that. Of course, it has a light tan skin tone. It has stubble on the face. So that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool for ladies. You know, it actually has stubble on the face, black stubble. It has the Johnny Premium wig. So it's a wig specifically made for Johnny. It has a removable, all of these pre-configured dolls are probably going to have a removable penis. It has a medium, it comes with a medium penis, and it comes with custom hand punched hair, pubic hair. Extras, it has custom freckles on the body only. I might have to go back and look at Lucas because I don't think I looked at the extras, but for extras, it has custom freckles for the body only. So that's pretty cool. Now, what body does he come with? Let me see. Oh, he comes with the body D. So he comes with the body D. What is the body D? Oh, so this body is a bit taller, ladies, or whoever's interested in this doll. I need to stop saying it. So this doll is about 5'7". It has a 37-inch chest. So Johnny, you know, hey, it's not showing it, but he's sort of wide up there. He's got a 28.5-inch waist. I think that was the same as Lucas. And he has a bit of a longer pant size. He has a 29-inch width by 27.5-inch length. I said that better this time. In pant size. He's an inch taller than Lucas at 5'7", and he's 10 pounds heavier as well. So he's 90 pounds. So be aware of that, ladies. When you're going to pick him up, he's going to weigh in at a little bit more. So if you're by yourself, that's something to consider. What else What else does he have to present to you guys? Oh, and he has the medium. Like I say, he does have the medium package down there. And like I say, I've already explained to you what the medium package is. It's basically a 5.5-inch shaft, 7.25 overall, including everything. But the shaft is 5.5. And like I say, I would suggest to all my ladies to get the additional limp extra, you know, the limp option for a penis, you know, because you don't want him erect 24/7. You know, when it's time to lay him down to bed, you may want to switch to the limp option. So that's something for you to think about. And that's about how long is the shaft on that? It's 3.5 inches. So, and even if you're making love to it, you can imagine that it was, you know, you can have it in a limp state at first, and as you know, you begin to make love to him, maybe you want to switch it over. So that is something you can think about. So that's Johnny 1.0. Like I say, it's going to move sort of fast now because I got the basis for how to do it down, and I got all the introductions out of the way. But I do need to go back to Lucas for a second because I want to see if I missed something with him as far as him having extras. Because Johnny had an extra, and I didn't pay attention to that. And even when I do my ladies Monday, I'm going to have to make sure that I pay attention to that because I think I could have missed that with my ladies. I really could have, and I hate if I did. Okay, So he has pretty much the same thing that Johnny has. He has custom freckles. He has custom freckles on his body. So he did have something as far as extras. So now we're done with you, Johnny boy. And Johnny, just from once again, my opinion doesn't mean anything, but like I say, Lucas, from my standpoint, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't say, and I'm just looking at him again. Like I said, he sort of gives me that, that my previous model. He sort of gave me that younger Bruce Willis type look. This guy's giving me, man, who is that guy that used to play? Man, who is that guy? Oh my God. He reminds me of this guy, man, that I'm trying to think. Did he play Superman? I think he played Superman. Yeah, he actually reminds me. I'm gonna look it up right quick. I'm gonna see if I could pull him up. Who I'm talking about? Yes, Dean Cain. That's who this guy reminds me of. I'm like, man, I'm terrible with names, guys. I've always, and I don't like to speak the negative of myself. Let me say something better. I just say it's not my strong suit, but that's my brother. Like I say, he can think of these names so much quicker than I can. But he reminds me of Dean Cain. So, ladies, you can get your Johnny basically Dean Cain lookalike. So I'm done with Johnny. Now let's move on. And so we got 2 guys down, and we have 3 guys to go. Now next is a guy named Nate. Nate 1.0. He has 4 versions of himself. So they really love this Nate model. They he's really popular because he has 4 models of himself. Now, a lot of times that just means that he's been around, longer than the other dogs, so they've developed more models than him. Or it could mean that he's just that popular. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of him. I sort of did some research before and was I able to find images of these dogs, and they are scarce. So I may not have every version of him able to pull up, but I can find a version of him. And I don't even think that this is the 1.0 version of him, to be honest. The one that I got right now. Let me see something. And it won't even pull up. Let me see. Let's see if it'll pull that up. Make it bigger. Nope. So this is the best I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a little smaller. I think this is the only picture of him too. And so I'm sort of stuck on this page with all these other people, unfortunately. Let me see something if I can do this. Why is it getting smaller? There you go. Share it. Because this doesn't look like. I'm gonna go back right quick. I just need to go back and see. I need to see if this is the same picture, which I don't think it is. Ooh. Okay, let's see here. Sorry about that. Smacking. Okay. So the picture that you're going to see right now is of Nate 2.0. This is the problem that I was running across. There's not many pictures of these guys online. And so I don't have the other pictures of Nate. So I'm just going to leave his 2.0 picture up here. But this is not the one I'm looking at right now, but this is the doll, but this isn't the version of the doll. So you can just imagine his face on basically different bodies. So the body of him, the version I'm looking at of him now, Nate 1.0, his, he doesn't look like this. This guy that you see right here, he looks more, I don't know. He reminds me of somebody from the UK, with a UK type look. But the Nate 1.0 that I'm looking at, he actually still has a sort of model type look to him as well, because that guy sort of looks like some sort of model. He has a model type look to him as well, but I don't know. This Nate 1.0 looks a little bit more Americanized in my opinion. So the Nate 1.0 comes with the body B. His eyes are smoke, so he comes with smoke eyes on this Nate 1.0. That's not the person that you see, but it's a version of the person you see on this screen. He comes with stubble hair, and I don't think that guy that you see has any hair, but he comes with stubble, a brunette stubble on his face. What? How is this possible? Oh, they say he comes with no wig, so maybe this hair is actually hand punched. Wow, this must be hand punched hair because they say it comes with no wig. If it comes with no wig, let me see something. Yeah, I don't think this doll. I think this doll comes with hand punched hair because it doesn't come with a wig. And the last doll I looked at, Johnny, he came with a special Johnny wig. And this guy has a nice head of hair, and it says no wig, so he must come with hand punched hair. His penis style, he has a removable like all the rest of them, but his is actually a large penis, and he has shaved. He has shaved, so he has no hair down there. And as far as the large parts would be, now first of all, let's go over his body. He has a body. What type of body does he have? He has a body B. Okay, he has a body B. And a body B is 5'9". So that's a 5'9" body that he has. The weight is going to be, so I should have been looking at this. It breaks down a little different. So his weight could be anywhere between 95 and 105 pounds. So far, he's the tallest guy we've looked at. Lucas was 5'6", and he had the body C. He was around 80 pounds. The next one was Johnny. He had the body D. He was 5'7", at around 90 pounds. Let me see. Lucas had a 33-inch chest. Johnny had a 37-inch chest. So Johnny was a stocky guy, but this version of Nate has a 36-inch chest. So he's sort of in between. 28.5-inch waist. His shirt size would be small, medium. Okay, that's cool that they offer the shirt size for him. His pant size would be 29W with a 30-inch length. So, okay. Shoe size is 9.5. So they got him with a real life type, shoe size. So as far as his let me see, I'm gonna go back up here to look at that. So as far as his endowment, ladies, or whoever is interested, he has the large, and the large would entail. Well, you come on, man. I'm trying to click on you. The large would entail. Oh, okay. The large is a 7.5-inch shaft uh, with a 5.5-inch circumference, 1.75-inch diameter, and just overall, including everything, of course, it's 9.5 inches, but just the shaft is 7.5. And once again, I always suggest you should go with the limp version of the endowment as well. If you're, that's what I would suggest, that you go with both to give yourself, some options. You don't want him to be standing up at attention 24/7. And then if you do remove it, you don't want just nothing to be down there. So that was the Nate 1.0. Now, if you like the Nate that you see on the screen, that's Nate 2.0. I would just say that Nate 1.0 has a bit of a, even though, like I say, he just looks a little bit more Americanized. That's the only way I can sort of explain it. He just Nate 1.0 looks a little bit more Americanized. To me, that's sort of a European type of look, the one you see on screen. And this Nate 1.0 looks a little bit more American. You know what I'm saying? His hair it's sort of frilled out, but it's frilled out all around. It's like a punk rock type look, but that one is, to me, more of a European type look, in just my opinion. So let me click on this. So that was Nate 1.0. And like I say, I feel about Nate 1.0 same way I probably feel about him as far as just the initial looks of it. It's more of in my opinion, it's like he doesn't look ugly to me. So, I leave to anybody who wants him to decide how attractive he is to them. But for me, Nate 1.0, he wasn't an ugly dog. I guess I will say, out of all three of them, Lucas, Johnny, and then you get to Nate, just from a male perspective, I would say that, in my opinion, he probably would be the most attractive to a woman. Of course, I don't know that, though, because I found out somebody they said somebody was attractive. I couldn't think of who it was, but some lady or somebody told me that somebody was attractive. And once again, I didn't think he was. I was like, oh, damn, I didn't know he was attractive to ladies. You see them getting there? So it's a real tricky thing when it comes to us men and knowing what women find attractive. Because, like I say, it's been times where I was like, what? Oh, damn. I know when a guy's not ugly, but I didn't know he was attractive to you. And some guys, I don't even know if they're attractive to a woman. So it's a real hard thing to navigate. So now I'm going to take a look at the guy that you actually see, Nate 2.0. But let me check my chat right quick before I keep going. Give myself a break. Steve W says, morning, Jay. Glad to catch you live. What up, Steve W? Panny in the house. Hey, Jay, what up, Panny? I'm doing this. Hey, look, Panny. This for you. Hey, look, you and the ladies ought to be happy. This sort of for y'all here. But it's for all of my viewers. I want my males to be with me too. Don't feel like this is not for you. Hey, look, I need some help. Stay here with me. But this is just one of those things. It just comes with the job where, hey, I'm not finna avoid things just because I'm male. I still got to, help out anybody that's looking for a dog. But I always say it's good to have Panty and her panties in the house. Panty, yeah, good to have you. She said, are all of the men white? Well, remember, Panty, I'm actually going through, actually, you know what? I believe it is one male that's not white that I'm going to go through before I leave. And I'm glad you brought him up. Man, I think it is actually one that's not white. But, just as a disclaimer here, I'm going through these male dolls mainly because I was going through all the real doll. I had just gotten to this hype. And I thought this was gonna be one day show, and it turned out to days and days and days. And I got to the point where I realized that, oh dang, it's male dolls here. I can't just skip over them. And so I'm going over them now. But and they have some great male dolls here, don't get me wrong. But I think right now, as far as variety, I would probably tell women to also look at a company like I've mentioned before, Iron Tick Doll. They have a lot of male dolls with variety right now, different colors and things of that nature. And keep in mind, with all these dolls, you can get them in whatever color you want. You may be seeing them right now as being Caucasian or whatever, but the thing is, once you change their color, now you won't get the $1,000 discount. So even with the other girls that I've shown you, you can always change a doll's color, skin complexion. But the thing is, with these dolls, they are pre-configured. So with this guy that I'm showing you now, Nate, I'm talking about the guy that's actually on the screen. You see him as white, but you can order him as with a cocoa skin complexion. But now you don't get a chance to get the savings, So you can change these guys' colors. Now, as far as what they have already configured is being a different color, I don't think they have any from the list that I'm reading from now. But I do think it's one other guy that I'm gonna go take a look at here in a second. I do that for you, Panny. I do think they have a guy that's already configured to be of an ethnic background. So Panny says, "Oh wow, 9-inch big dad." Well, no, Panny, no. It wasn't 9. That wasn't When I say overall 9-inch, that means it's including everything. That's including the scrotum, shaft, all of that. So actually, like I say, his actual endowment, his shaft, his actual shaft, he has a large, he does come with a large, but the actual shaft on the large is 7.5. Now, they go on to say 9.5 inches long overall, meaning that when you add up the whole attachment is 9 point whatever inches, but that won't be the usable portion of it, unless you're doing something I don't know that you can do with it. Same thing with the limp version. It's 5.5 inches long overall, but the actual shaft, and I hope you understand what I mean by that, the shaft is 3.5 inches. The shaft, not the whole thing. So overall, it's 5.5. So when you're getting this Nate version, the one that I just got through talking about, the 1.0, he came with the large. He came with the large, which is 7.5-inch shaft. Now I'm on to Nate 2.0, but I'm gonna catch up with these comments right quick. True Freeman saying, "What's up, homie? What up, True Freeman?" Panny says, "Long and strong." Look at Panny. Panny ready. But like I said, I hope you saw that correction, Panny. Truman says, "Get a full-size Ken doll for the ladies." Panny says, "I know that's right." She laughing. Put them in a tanning booth. That's what True Freeman says. Thank you for being here, True Freeman, and all my guys is hanging around with me. Panny says, "Can I use a mold of a man of my choice?" Oh yeah, you can, but I hope you remember what I said the previous show, where I said when you get a doll that's specifically made to a man, first you're gonna have to get that man to agree to do it. That's for one. He's gonna have to sign off on it. But for two, you're gonna start out at around $15,000-$20,000 when you use a original body. So just keep that in mind. As long as you got the money, you can definitely get it done. But that's with any company. If you try to go get an original person made, you can do it, but you're gonna be digging in your pocketbooks. Money Mike says, "Hey Jay, I bought a doll from your links." Oh man, that sounds great, Money Mike. God bless you, brother. Now keep in mind, if you actually did buy a doll from my link, it's going to show up. I'm going to get a notification because I'm going to be honest with you, man. I've had so many people here recently buy dolls and they say, hey, Jay, I bought a doll using your link, but I don't get the notification. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I've had all these people have bought dolls from my link thinking they're helping me, and they're not, because what they end up doing is they may go look at my links and then they may forget about it, and then they go back to the website without using my link. And guess what? You didn't help the show. Or either when they go to make a purchase, they don't actually click back, go through me and use my link. So with you, Money Mike, you say that you use my link, and I really pray and hope you did. But, like I said, I do get notifications from these companies, and I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't seen any notifications that would lead me to believe that you actually successfully use my link. And what I'm looking at right now, it doesn't look like you did. I'm not saying you didn't. It depends on how quickly you did it. Now, if you just if you like literally just use my link, okay, it probably won't show up right now. But if you use the link a day or two ago, and I don't see it like I'm looking right now, then you probably didn't use it the right way. And so that's why I've been trying to emphasize to people, I know I can't force people to do anything, but, and I don't want to really emphasize this too much, but as of right now, if you do buy a doll, it's very important that you use my links to keep this show going. Because, like I said, this is a very crucial time that if you do buy a doll, that it's very needed that you use my links and use them properly. Because like I say, if you just go through the companies by themselves, you're just literally just giving them all of the profit. And it won't be any difference if you go through my links. It'll just be that you're actually going to be ensuring that they don't get everything, that we do get something, and for helping you out, and it keeps the show going. Because believe me, we needed to keep the lights on. Believe me, we definitely do. So anytime you're improving your life, it's going to help us out a lot if you go through us. Like I said, we don't ever want to rush people to get a dog, push you to get a dog. We just want to be here as a resource. So if you decide to get a dog, you can come through us. And when you do it, it's going to keep me going. Look, another few days, another week, another 2 weeks. Who knows? But it's going to continue to add light to the end of the tunnel. So remember that if you do go through, if you do decide to get a dog, make sure you go through our link. Even if you just look and come back, make sure you come back through the link. And when you decide to buy, make sure you're in the link. So Patty says, I told him and he said yes. He just asked. She says, I researched more. So Patty basically said she told her boyfriend and he said yes, that he'd do it. And so now all you have to do is decide which company you want to go with. And like I say, from what I've actually did a little research about it, it's called an original mold. So a company may have all these molds of these dolls, like you see this guy here on my screen. They may have a mold of this guy. So whenever they want to make another one of his molds, they just pour the silicone solution into the mold of him, and they have another one of him. Well, that's a mold they've already paid for. But if you want a mold of your boyfriend, there's something they're going to have to construct separate from what they have at their warehouse. So that's where the cost is going to come in. And like I say, in most cases, you're going to be starting at around $15,000, depending on the company you decide to go with. Angie says, how much are these dolls? Well, if you get one of the dolls I'm talking about today, they're coming already pre-configured. The dolls that I'm actually talking about, they're coming pre-configured. So these particular dolls, not every male doll out there, but these are what you call real dolls. These are considered to be the top of the line type of doll you can get. There are other dolls you can get, But these particular dolls, I'm looking right now. I'm finna look and see. They come with $1,000 discount, so I'm gonna add him to the cart right now and just see what's gonna happen. Because I think they add the discount after they get there. Because right now they have him listed as 6,700. So I just want to see, do they add the discount when you go to checkout? Because I don't remember how this type of thing goes. So I'm going to continue. Okay. Okay, it looks like yep, it looks like he'll be around that would be the price after you take the $1,000 off. So he would be about $6,700 once you take the $1,000 off. Which that's the way they have him configured. They have him configured, with some nice high quality stuff on him already. See, these pre-configurations, they are really good. There are some good pre-configurations. When you build your own doll, it may not actually be like this, but they don't really slack with these pre-configurations. They just give you the discount because is what they put together. But they put them together with some pretty good stuff. So these are the top of the line. So they're going to be about 6,700, 60. So the exact price is $6,799. That's with $1,000 discount. Now, like I say, it is another company out there that I suggest for ladies, and now I'll probably do another show about that another time. And if they're looking for male dolls, there is another option. The only other company that I really like, for ladies would probably be Iron Tech Dolls. They have a lot of great dolls for you to choose from as far as males. And once again, you can look in the description of my videos or the about section of my YouTube channel. Click on the link for any vendors. Don't click on RealDoll for that, but you can click on any other vendors. And once you get to one of my vendors, you can do a search by brand, and you can find Iron Tech Doll, and then you can look under their male dolls, and they have a lot of great choices as well. But for today's purposes, we're going to talk about what RealDoll has to offer. So I'm talking about the guy that's on the screen now, because I don't want to stretch this out any longer than it has to be, honestly. But talking about the guy that's on DAS, God bless you, brother. He said, for all the 5 streams this week, Blade for life. Yeah, God bless you, DAS. Dog King, I'm a team member, man. This man supports me every month and continues to just drop through the streams and sends his support. Nobody's made of money out here. This is just sending me love and supporting the show. God bless you, brother. Like I say, I said if all of my viewers were just like DAS, I promise you, this show would be in a good place. I wouldn't even be thinking about, and I'm not thinking about tomorrow now. Like I say, it's in God's hands. But what I'm saying is this show would be well taken care of. It would be well taken care of. And I wouldn't, the live streams would be insured for a while. So God bless you, DAS, Dog King Army team member. Yeah, I said I was going to work through these comments right quick, though. Tuki says, do they have Yakuza themed dolls? No, not a RealDoll. You can order whatever you want from RealDoll, but I don't think they have ready-made, whatever that is, Yakuza themed dolls. Panny says, hi, Angie. Oh, yeah, the ladies in the house. Money Mike says, I bought it today. Okay, badass, Money Mike. I ain't gonna get in your business, but hey, if you would let me know which vendor you actually use, then I could be on the lookout for that notification. But you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. You can keep that private. But if you do want to share which vendor you use, I would love to know. But Andy says, how are they discreetly delivered? Oh, they're discreetly delivered. Basically, these companies are definitely work with you on deliveries about timing, what time of day you want them delivered. You can get them delivered to neutral locations and then bring them to your house on your own time. You know, you can get them delivered to, like I say, these drop-off sites and things of that nature that these post office places have. And then you can, like you say, go get them on your own time. But once they come to your house, nobody's really going to know what it is, but they can guess what it is. You know what I'm saying? They can guess what it is, but it's not like they're going to be able to see through the box. When they come to your house now, especially with a RealDoll, it's going to come in a crate, and it's going to be a pretty sizable crate. Now, somebody, your neighbor, depending on what time of day it is, they can say, hey, it's something big that this person is getting, but they still won't know what it is. Now, you can orchestrate what time of day it comes to your house to where it comes later in the evening or whatever, you know, for discretion. Or like you say, you can go, you know, arrange to go pick it up at a discrete hour that you think would be, you know, discreet for you. But you never have to worry about somebody just really knowing what it is. Anybody can guess what it is, but it's none of your neighbors is going to come knock on your door. Hey, girl, I saw you got a big box delivered to your house. What was in your box? You know, nobody's going to be that, you know, have that level of not having manners to where they're going to, you know, come to your house. Because believe me, I've gotten companion dogs delivered on my doorstep, and I don't give a damn what time they come. I've never had one neighbor say, hey, what was that got delivered to your house? For one, I don't care if they did, but for two, you know, the couple of neighbors that I knew that was going to see it, I've already told them what it was before they even asked. I'm like, hey, you see that box over there? That's my girl. Man, I let them know ahead of time. I don't give a damn. I want you to know I got a gal over there. You know, to some of my, you know, close neighbors that saw it, I'm like, hey, I got a gal delivered. And hey, you can like it or love it. I don't give a damn. But as far as people that want to remain discreet, people won't know what the hell it is. Even the people that deliver it won't know. I remember when I got when I got my girl Saima Renee Uzumaki delivered, he probably had an idea of what it was, but he sure looked like he didn't. When he delivered her, I said, yeah, you deliver my girl. He said, what? I said, you deliver my girl. He said, what? I said, that's my girl right there. He said, oh, I didn't even know what this was. So a lot of times these people don't, and he looked serious with it. So a lot of times, man, these people ain't thinking about what you getting delivered to your house. True Freeman says the shipping price varied from state to state. I'm in Indiana. Shipping price varies from state to state when you deal with a company like Kimberdoll. But because Kimberdoll, they offer such a affordable price for their dolls, they do charge you depending on where you live. Your shipping price will fluctuate. With a company like RealDoll, I think it's like a flat shipping rate. It's a flat shipping rate with them. And with all my other vendors, most of my other vendors, other than RealDoll, they offer free shipping. So it's something you don't have to think about. Facts, Law and Evidence Reloaded says, if I want a mold made of myself, would it be a problem if I'm shy? Well, it probably would be a problem if you're shy because they're going to need your body to make the mold. You know, you're going to have to go to the place. They're going to have to do a 3D scan of your naked body. And for your body parts, they're going to have to do a clay molding. So, yeah, you know, it is going to be a problem if you're shy. Andy says, hey, True Freeman. So, with all that said, I'm going to, DAS, God bless him for giving me that big time donation. So, once again, guys, I sort of got distracted. I'm on Nate 2.0. I'm actually on Nate 2.0 now. Facts Law says, is it a problem if I'm ashy? Okay. No. I was thinking that it was a typo. No. If you're ashy, that's not going to be a problem. I don't think that the 3D molding and all of that is going to take into account that you're ashy. But me personally, I wouldn't want to show up at a place ashy. I would want to show up at my very best, moisturized and all of that good stuff. So, with all that said, I'm doing Nate 2.0 for the ladies now. So this is the actual picture of the guy that I'm looking at. And once again, he doesn't look ugly to me. He just has that European model type look, in my opinion. He has the body B, and a body B is, I think I went over it, but let me go over it. The body B is, the 5'9" body. So he has the body B as well. The 5'9" body, it weighs between 95 and 105 pounds. So this is going to be a heavy one, ladies. It's going to come in the door at 95 to 105 pounds of dead weight. So this, look, you better have a mate with you at the house if you're going to get this one. Now, he's going to be taller like some ladies like, but he's going to be weighing in 95 to 105 pounds. So if you have a boyfriend or mate with you, it's going to, help you out in moving him around. Because if you're a 5'1", 5'2", 5'3" woman, it's going to be trouble. You're not going to be able to move this doll around. I'm going to be honest. So I've sort of already went over his height with the last model. Nate 1.0 and Nate 2.0 have the same body. 36-inch chest, 29 by 30 pant size, 5'9" in height. And Nate 2.0, he actually has a little stubble on his face, supposedly. I can't see it, but they say he has a little stubble. No wig, so I'm assuming this must be hand punched hair as well. He has a removable large penis, and he has the freckles on his body as well, according to them. Oh no, he has no custom freckles. So this body has no custom freckles. I've already went over what the large penis size is. It's the 7.5-inch shaft. Overall is 9.5, but that's not the usable portion of it. So we're pretty much done with Nate 2.0. I don't think I can find a Nate 3.0 for you ladies. I did try to find that earlier, I think. I'm going to try it right quick to see. So I couldn't find the Nate 1.0 to show you. And I don't think I'm going to be able to show you the 3.0. So I may just have to leave that picture up there. But this is the body and face. And so when I go through the 1.0s and 3.0s, this is the base face. I mean, this isn't the base face, but if you can sort of see through the makeup, this is pretty much the face that they're using. It just changes. And it changes drastically depending on the makeup. I promise you. So this Nate face, it'll look much different on other bodies. And that's the same for all of these real doll faces. Once they start adding makeup, man, they start looking totally different. But I say that the picture you're seeing now, like I say, it doesn't look much different from the Nate 1.0, but the 1.0 just looks more Americanized. Now I'm going to Nate 3.0, and I'm letting you know, guys, it's much different than what you're seeing on my screen because it's sort of a punk rock version of Nate. He has this looks totally different from what you're seeing on my screen. He has a mohawk, a tall mohawk. Man, he has a goth type look with eyeshadow. I mean, I'm going to be honest. If you're looking for just a badass rocker type guy, I wish I could have a picture of him. Then this is the Nate that you're looking for. Because this guy, I can't lie. He looks like a badass. You know what I'm saying? He has the big mohawk. Like I say, the eyeshadow on his eyes. They got him dressed badass. I wish they would see him just like this. He got some like pleather type jeans on with some chucks. I mean, they got him looking cool. I ain't gonna even lie. They got him looking cool. I give him his credit. And once again, all the Nates, because you have to look at this type of stuff, but all the Nates have the body B. So they all have the same body. And as you're going through these different configurations, sometimes it'll throw you off. So far, all these Nates have had the body B, meaning the 5'9" body. Because as I was looking through the girls, every now and then, a different configuration of the girl would have a different size body. But he still has that body B, which is 5'9", 95 to 105 pounds. So that's the same with him. Let's see what else is the same. Let's see what else is the same. He has a tan skin complexion. He has espresso eyes. Oh, it went back on me. How did that happen? Oh, I pushed the button by mistake. Oh, my goodness. He has espresso eyes. He doesn't have any facial hair whatsoever, so he has no stubble or anything like that. He's a little cheaper, though. He comes in at $64.99. No wig, so I guess, once again, this is hand-punched hair. He also comes with the large penis. So all of the Nates come with the large penis. His body has no freckles. But I promise you, ladies, if you're looking for the badass rocker type, and you don't mind a mohawk, because every lady is not going to feel that mohawk look. But I say this: the way they got him looking, I've never been a fan of the mohawk look, period. But they actually got him looking pretty. Look, before I clicked on the picture, I said, "Oh man, the ladies ain't gonna like him. He look like a jackass." That's what I was thinking to myself. But when I clicked on the picture, I said, "Oh damn, no, they got this dude actually looking cool." So imagine the guy that you see on your screen, the Nate that you see on your screen. I mean, he's totally made up. Oh, how did I end up sharing this? That's what I want to share. Sorry about that, guys. Shared the wrong thing. I'm supposed to be sharing this right here. This is the guy you're supposed to be seeing. Sorry about that. But this is the version of the guy this is Nate 2.0. We're done with him. Now, the guy that I'm looking at is Nate 3.0. And he is a version of this guy with like I say, he has those dark, shadowy eyes, like a goth. He has a mohawk up here. Man, he looks badass. I'm gonna be honest with you. He looks badass. So, but this is just a version of this is Nate 2.0. That's not who I was looking at. But we're done with Nate 3.0. Now we're going to check out Nate 4.0. And I only have 2 more guys to take a look at after that, and we'll be done with this stream. I don't know. I'm gonna try to find a black guy, even though I was gonna save him, but I might go find him. Nate 4.0, they have him in a picture with a woman. And I'm gonna stop sharing this for 2 seconds. Let me see if I can find Nate 4.0. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find him though. Like I said, these male real dolls are not plentiful on the internet as far as just having images roaming around. Oh, I found them. Oh man, wait a minute. I found 3.0. Badass. Badass. I can show y'all 3.0 now. I found 3.0. So here go 3.0. I did find 3. This is Nate 3.0. This is the guy I was just talking about. This is actually Nate 3.0 right here. So that's who I couldn't find. At first, I couldn't find it. But when I looked up Nate 4.0, Nate 3.0's picture popped up. So that's who I was just describing. He isn't ripped or anything in his chest, and they got him looking a little heavy on the makeup on this picture. He didn't quite look like that on the picture I was looking at, but that's him right there. That was Nate 3.0. Now I'm on to Nate 4.0. And they have him in a picture with the lady. Uh, and he looks, I can't lie, he looks like a mix between this Nate right here and the other Nate, honestly. He looks like a mixture between the European Nate that I just showed you. He looks like a mix between this guy and this guy right here, the one that I was just showing you. That's what Nate 4.0 looks like, the one I'm looking at now, because I can't find a picture of Nate 4.0, unfortunately. Okay, let me try. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find Nate 4.0 one right quick. He got to be somewhere. Don't see him though. Nope. So I give y'all the Nate I was looking at before then. I give y'all 3.0 to just sort of hang on to him for a second, get a good look at him since I ain't talking. This is 3.0. I put old 3.0 back up here while I'm talking about 4.0. So 4.0 doesn't look like this, but of course he's a mix between the European model and this guy. He has sort of curly type hair. Let me see. He has that body B, so nothing new there. Same eye color, espresso eyes. No facial hair. Hand punched hair again because there's no wig. He has the large penis. No freckles on the body. So all the Nates have the body B. It's just going to depend on what style of Nate that you want. That's really what it's going to depend on, what style that you want. So I'm going to stop sharing him. I'm done with good old Nate. Now we're going to move on to who? Got two more people to take a look at. We got Michael. Now, Michael, I went with him for the thumbnail. He seemed like a cool guy, man. I said, hey, Mike, out of all the pictures and stuff, he seemed like a guy that I could probably hang with or whatever. I wouldn't get him $1, but he seemed like a cool guy. And so Michael, we're going to talk about him. We're going to talk about Michael 1.0. Now, on the thumbnail, I have Michael 2.0, actually. And I'm not, and now that I look at Michael 1.0, I actually like the guy that I have on the thumbnail, better. He seems more a cool guy. I can't lie. This Michael 1.0, he reminds me of a jackass, to be honest. I'm talking about, not that he looks, he would look bad to a woman, but I can't lie, he just reminds me of some sort of an asshole. I hate to say, use those terms, but no other real term to use. He seems like a guy that would probably be maybe have a little bit too much money to play with, and he just sort of a jackass in a way. I don't think. I mean, I think ladies may think he's attractive though. Let me see if I can find an image of him. I see the image that I've shared, but I don't see the Michael 1.0 image. Oh man, come on. I would really love to find that one. Oh, that ain't him. Okay, so I just show you guys the one that's on the thumbnail, pretty much. So this isn't who I'm looking at now. This is going to be 2.0, but I'm looking at the 1.0 version of him. Now the 1.0 version of him, let's take a look at him. So he has a body A. I haven't seen a body A yet. And I'm going to let you know about Michael 1.0. This Michael you're looking at on my screen, he has a much softer type of a look about him. You know what I'm saying? Everything about him is just a little bit more refined, more modelly, so to speak. I'm going to say that Michael 1.0, he gives me that more American guy that's just jumping in a truck. You know, he's sort of a model type. He has a little bit shorter hair, seems like. He's sort of a model type, the one I'm looking at now, the Michael, not the one on your screen. Michael 1.0, he's sort of a model type, but he just seems a lot more rougher than this guy that you're looking at. You know, he doesn't have the soft features quite. You know, he doesn't have hard features, but he looks a lot softer than this guy. He almost gives me a old Rob Lowe type of a feel to him, honestly. This guy, this Michael guy. Imagine a sort of a rougher Rob Lowe type of a look. No, because he looks a little different than the one I'm looking at right now. He looks, it's a little bit rougher version of him, like I said. So how he comes is a body A. He comes with a body A, and a body A is what? Is it short? Is it tall? Let's see. A body A for a man is, he has a 40-inch chest. So this dude, he has the biggest chest of everybody so far. A 30-inch waist, like I say. And he's built up like, man, this dude built up like, he almost got my width and length of pants, but I don't know how that's possible because I'm 6 feet tall, but he has a 32-inch wide waist as far as pants, 32W and 32-inch length and pant size. So he wears a 32. That's crazy. He's 5'9" in height, 5'9" in height, and he weighs 100 to 110 pounds. So this dude is weighing in because he's bigger and stronger. So he's 5'9" and he's 100 to 110 pounds. So at his heaviest, let's just say he's 110 pounds. This dude is probably going to be feeling like 170 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I might be exaggerating by a little bit, but I know he gonna be weighing in, man. Because like I said, I could be exaggerating with Saima. I always say she feels like 150, but maybe she feels like 130. Who knows? But this guy gonna be feeling pretty damn heavy. You're gonna need help lifting him around. But he has a 40-inch chest, 30-inch waist, 32 by 32 pant size. So he's weighing in now. This guy, he's not a small guy. What else about him? Oh man, I hate when it click me out of there like that. Hold on, guys. It's loading up again. I don't know why I keep kicking me out like that. But once again, he has hand punched hair because it says no wig. Man, this guy looks like he has stubble on his chin, but it says that he doesn't. It says that he has a clean shaved face, so no facial hair. And we're going back down, ladies. So he has a medium-sized endowment, no freckles on his body. It is something I forgot to tell you, ladies. And whoever's interested in a male dog, keep that in mind. You can upsize the penis as well to a extra large. So far, none of the men have come with an extra large. None of them have come with an extra large. So if your man comes with a medium, and they do have a small penis for ladies who don't want to deal with a bigger endowment, they do have a small, and nobody has had the small one yet. But the small shaft is it has a 5.25-inch shaft. And like I say, This particular dog comes with the, what did he come with? The medium? Yeah, he comes with the medium. So it's crazy. They have him bigger and stronger with the a smaller endowment, but he comes with the medium, and the medium is 5.5-inch shaft. Now, previously, Nate came with the large shaft, which was 7.5 inches. Well, like I say, if you're, and I hate to put this like this, but if you're a lady with a bit of a gaper out there, and you have to have something that's a bit bigger, then you may have to go to an XL, and that is a 9-inch shaft. Now overall, it's 11 inches overall, but don't get your eyes too big. That's not the usable portion. It's just 11 inches with everything included, but the usable portion is 9 inches. But with this particular guy, he comes with the medium shaft, which is 5.5. So they got him buffed out and strong, but they downsized him a little bit as far as his shaft. They said, hey, you're gonna get some extra muscles, but the main muscle we're gonna drop it back down. And once again, that medium is 5.5 inches, 5.5 circumference, 1.9 inches diameter, and overall is 7.25. So that was Michael 1.0. Now we're going to the guy that you see on my screen, which I can't lie. What do they call that? I forgot what they called it when it's a term I don't even hear that much anymore, but it's not manscaping or anything. It's something I forgot what it's called. When it's basically a term for males who sort of pamper themselves like women or whatever, but they're not, feminine or anything, but they just I forgot the term for it. But that's what this guy sort of comes off. He comes off as that guy that, hey, he goes the extra mile to keep himself pampered up. But I like his look though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like his look. You know what I'm saying? My opinion on Michael 1.0, this version of him, like I say, I don't think a girl would think he would be an ugly dog, but if I was left to my own devices and somebody said, hey, pick the best dog for a girl out of these two, I would go with Michael 2.0 myself. I would say, okay, I would get them Michael 2.0. They'll probably like him better. I just like the shading on him better and all of that, for a woman. Once again, every doll I'm showing you is pre-configured. I'm even talking about they're pre-configured. So, if you can go to RealDoll right now and go to their male doll section and you can build a doll from the ground up. He doesn't have to look like any of these dolls. They have certain faces for you to choose from, but you can choose the makeup and how you decide for him to look. You can make him look a certain way. But when you go with the way that they are choosing to make him up, then you save the $1,000. But with Michael 2.0, of course, you see, this is his face. Like I say, as a guy, even he doesn't come across as ugly to me. He comes across as something that I think some women would find attractive. He comes with the espresso eye. It seems like most of them are coming with this espresso eye. He has a clean shaved face, no wig, so this is hand punched hair. Of course, removable endowment, and he has a medium, just like his other version of himself. No extra, so he has no custom freckles on his body. And you already know everything about the medium shaft. And you know everything about his body B that I just went over. But once again, the body B 5'9". Wait a minute. No. Now the other one had a body A. So this Michael has a different body. Okay. So this Michael has a body B. It's 5'9". Both of them are 5'9" though, but it's a little lighter because it's 95 to 105 pounds, 36-inch chest instead of a 40-inch chest, 28-inch waist instead of a 30-inch waist. And it has a 29 by 30 pant size. Both of them wear a 9.5-inch shoe. And just to remind you, the body A for Michael 1.0 was a 32 by 32 pant size. So that's why it pays to sort of look at these things, because uh they have different bodies. I think this is the first male doll that I come across that had a different body than the other version. Let me go double check this, man. I don't want to have myself confused. Better to be safe than sorry. Better to be safe than sorry. Dee 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 boat barre. Better to be. Okay. Now let's check that out again. Yeah, I just think that the ladies would probably visually prefer looking at this version of Michael. But like I say, this other version of Michael is more buffed. He is a little bit more buff. So far, I think that is the most buff body that they offer. So I just want to make sure that he had the body A again. Yep. So I do believe this is the first male that switched the bodies up on me. So that's pretty much Michael. Has that different. I'm gonna look up him one more time though. Like I said, he has that body B instead of the body A. I don't know how the ladies like him. But I do think you would like him better than his 1.0 from a facial standpoint at least. But then again, I don't know. I don't know because a lot of ladies do like that sort of rougher look. So they may like 1.0 a little bit better. But I think I went over him in full. He had the body yeah, this one has the body B. Espresso eyes, of course. Hand punched hair, no wig. Medium. Yep. No freckles. So yeah, we're done with him. So we only have one guy left, and that's Nick. And Nick has 3 versions of himself. And we'll allow you to enjoy the rest of your Saturday. But I'm gonna take a small break here and see what you guys have said about Michael, if anything. Let's see. Let's see. Angie, can we see the opinion? Well, no, Angie. That's why I want you to use my RealDoll link. Use the RealDoll link that I have in the description of this video. And you can even do this after the stream. You don't even have to do that. You can do it after the stream. You can do your research after the stream. Look, click on the link that I have in the description of my video or the about section for RealDoll. And when you do that, all you have to do is click on the shop button and then go to male RealDolls. And when you go to the male RealDoll, it's going to pull up all the male RealDolls, and believe me, you're going to see all the things that you want to see. Now, as far as my channel, I'm a legitimate YouTube channel, and I consider this my profession. And so I really respect this platform that they've given me. And although I do talk about adult matters, I'm not like one of these renegade channels that like to show everything and do all that. That's really not good, for my channel, for the longevity of my channel. And since I'm not making money doing anything else, like, of course, if you buy a doll from one of my vendors, that helps support the show. But other than that, what I'm trying to do for my life is my YouTube. So I need it to be healthy, where you have some guys that are straight salesmen, of dolls and things. And so they look for that to be their income, to just straight sell dolls. They have dolls in their own possession and stuff like that. So they look for that to be their income. So they don't give a damn what they show on YouTube. Whereas me, I really respect this genre, this platform that I have. So I can't show anything explicit on here. A lot of people have asked me, hey, show this, show that. I'm like, nah. Well, other people show it, good for them. But this is a bit different. I would discuss, like I said, because this channel is mainly about the philosophical and psychological aspects of a companion doll life. I don't try to show the graphic things here. It's more or less about talking about, helping people get dolls and how I'm growing with my dolls and the mentalities surrounding dolls and things of that nature. And so I want to show the graphic things here. And also that can really get people in trouble, you know, if you're a professional channel like me. So you can get in trouble from showing things. Now, if you're a non-monetized channel, then you know, you can show whatever you want and you don't have to give a damn. So that's the only reason I'm not showing you here. But I do encourage you to use the links that I have in the description of my video and go look for yourselves. I'm just sort of walking you through this, so because that's really what I want you to do. When I'm walking you through these shows, it's not only just to tell you what I see, it's so that when you go back through my links and sites to go look at these things, you will be already familiar with it. You know, even if you don't remember everything I say, once you go back through the sites, things will sort of pop up in your head about, oh, he was talking about this, he was talking about that. So that's why I'm doing this stream. I do love that you asked, though. Facts, Loss, and Evidence says, do you have any dolls named John or Tommy? Not on this site. I don't see any dolls named John or Tommy. Panny says, Jay, what about the chocolate men? Once again, I think I answered that question, whereas you would have to order one of these dolls that are already of a Asian or Caucasian variety. You would have to order them in a chocolate version. But it's other companies, and mainly, honestly, like I say, I'm doing RealDoll right now. And I don't want to disrespect them. I love RealDoll, and they're the top of the line. And I'm talking about RealDoll right now. So for the consumer that's really going to the top of the line, you know, they're going to probably want to come to RealDoll. But I have other great vendors that are not to be shortchanged whatsoever. And I always say, if you're a woman and you're looking to get, and you're not looking to drop down the major dollars for a RealDoll, then your next best option for a male doll, for me to choose for you right now, would be Iron Tech Doll. And once again, you can find them through the vendors links in the description of my video. Just click on one of my vendors and look for Iron Tech Doll and look for male dolls. And believe me, you'll see black male dolls and all type of stuff. But I plan on going through them one day as well, too. So, you know, if you guys are a little lazy out there, give me about a week or so, and I'll be going through the male dolls for a RealDoll. For Iron Tech, I'll probably go through their females and do like I'm doing now at some point in time. But I'm letting you guys know that, like I said, God is in control of my show right now. The future is hazy from my standpoint. I don't even know how long I'm going to be able to do what I do, how I do. You know, I'm talking about every single day and stuff. I don't really know. It's all up to him. But I just say this, as long as he has me with the resources, with the electricity to be able to come to you guys, you can look forward to that show coming probably in a week or two. The only thing that can stop that is circumstances. But either way, you know, we'll figure a way around it. Kid Cat says, good morning. Do you have a dog named Helen? I don't think they have a dog named Helen. And I don't personally have a dog named Helen. No, I don't think they have a dog named Helen on RealDoll, though. Panny says, that's my kind of guy. I guess you was talking about the guy that I had up. And I hope I showed him. Yeah, I just took him down. Yeah. Then it says, Jay, you should have Panny the Iron Tech Jamaican male dog. What? Oh, he said, Jay, you should show Panny the Iron Tech Jamaican. That's what I was saying. It's not that show for that DAS. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to disrespect RealDoll right now by showing her other dog companies. You know, I come back and do that on another show, but I appreciate you, brother. That's what I'm trying to let them know. Iron Tech is the only other company that I would direct a woman to right now, because they have the male dogs, you know, that a woman would like. So I'll probably do another female night, you know, where I'm highlighting the male dogs for them. But it's probably gonna be a week or two away. And I'm gonna highlight that because DAS, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta show everything he says. This guy's a major contributor, but he says you should show them. He said in the future. Oh, so he said what I said. This guy, I'm gonna tell you about DAS. This dude always thinks like me. I mean, we sort of be on this. We ain't the same person. We do differ sometimes, but whenever we talking about dogs with each other and stuff, or doll philosophies, me and this guy's lock and key pretty much. So I didn't read his whole thing. He was already saying in a future stream. You see what I'm saying? He said it kind of looks like you with dreads. He crazy. That's my guy though. So he was already thinking like me in a future stream. I didn't want to disrespect Real Doll right now. Oh, that's funny. Facts and Law says my guy Ralph is asking me to ask you, did any of them come with sweatpants? You know what? I don't know what they ship them with. I don't know what type of clothing they ship with these male dolls in. I'm gonna let you know something. Definitely with Real Doll, they are so open to suggestion and things of that nature. They send their girls with certain clothes on and stuff. I guarantee you, if you were to say, "Hey, can you ship him with sweatpants?" If they have that available, they ship him with sweatpants. Panty says extra large. Oh my. Oh, yeah, yeah. He said, Jay talking about shafts. I never thought I'd see the day. Just playing the lady needs some love too. Right. Believe me, man. I love that you brought that up, DAS. And I'm just glad that you said that. Man, even thinking about doing this show, I was thinking to myself, like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to actually indulge the ladies for a second and jump into this thing. But here's the thing where I have to be professional. I'm like, hey Jay, here's the deal. I'm I'm not all talk when I say these things about I'm not in it just for the guys, even though I am a guy. I'm gonna speak about most issues from a guy's standpoint. When I get hyped about looking at the ladies and all that, I'm a guy, so I'm gonna do that. But here's the deal: there is another genre out here, as far as the male doll, and a lot of them is not really constructed for females because it's a whole nother segment of people that want access to male dolls. But there will be ladies that will be interested in male dolls as well. And I can't act like they don't exist. So I've never really had a reason to do a show just talking about the male doll. But what happened was, once again, I was breaking down Real Doll's site. And here's the deal. As I was breaking it down, I came across the male dolls as I realized that I had forgotten some female dolls to break down. And I was like, well, I could just skip over the male dolls and do the rest of the females. But it didn't sit right with me. I'm like, Jay, you JayDollKingHefner, you here to help the people, whether they're male, female, or anywhere in between. We can't skip these dolls just because it's something that you're not interested in. And guess what? I'm mature enough to talk about the male anatomy, you know what I'm saying, to the female audience or whoever wants to hear it. Without feeling like my masculinity or anything like that is compromised. Because once again, I will allow anybody to think what they want to think. I can't control that. The only thing I control is doing my job. Now, once I get somebody decides to talk about me, say I shouldn't do this show or that show, or whatever they want to say, at that point, I have to let you do whatever you want to do or say whatever you want to say. But I have to, like you say, be true to myself and be true to my viewers. And once again, I'm here as a resource. And although my male base is, I have a predominantly male base. I love all my guys, my boys, you know what I'm saying? We in this thick and thin, baby, trying to win, baby. We always gonna win. But I do have a ladies constituent out here. And not only a ladies constituent, I have people that are attracted to male dolls as well that aren't ladies. And I do have people that may just want a male doll, kicking it with them in the house. And so I have to, like I said, look, I can't avoid this show. And that's talking about shafts and all, because guess what? Like I said, with the female body parts, it's a bit different. You have certain vagina uh uh attachments and stuff that not attachment, you have vagina inserts that you can use, and it's a lot of wide array of them, but it's really no sense in talking about them. All of them really do the same thing. They're a whole, and you can get a different one that may have different contours inside, but for the most part, it's going to be the same thing. Nothing really to talk about unless I get to one of these specialty dolls, which I may do that then. But for the ladies or anybody interested in the male doll, then well, shaft size is going to be important. They're going to want to know how much the doll is endowed or how much they can endow the doll. So I already knew, like, it's something I'm gonna have to talk about. So either way, no problem with it. Just part of the job. Metro, yeah, yes, Kraus, you did it. That's the word I was trying to think of to describe Michael. Metrosexual. I keep telling you guys, man, I'm good with knowledge and all type of stuff, right? But when it comes to like names of things and stuff like that, or names of people, those things seem to just leave my brain sometimes. So that's the exact name I was thinking of, metrosexual. I don't hear that term very often anymore, but that's the term I was looking for. Thank you, James. Thank you. She said, what about the pubic hair region? I've been telling you about the pubic hair region, basically. All of these guys have been having hand punched hair for the most part. But let me go back. Maybe I missed it on Michael. I thought I covered it on him, but maybe I did miss it. But most of these guys have been having either hand punched hair or bear down below, honestly. But what did Michael have down low? I don't know. But yeah, most of them have been having hand punched hair or either bear. I don't know what Michael had. Let me go down there and look. Then I go down there and look. That sounds crazy, but let me click on him and see what it says. And then I'm gonna get to this last guy, and we're gonna let you guys get out of here because once again, it seemed like these streams when I'm talking about the bodies and all, they just tend to drag out a little bit, and not in a bad way. So yeah, he doesn't have any hair below. He's shaved down below. Michael was, and I might have missed that on a couple of the guys. Sorry about that. I might have missed that on a couple of the guys, but it's neither here nor there. Once you do your little research, you'll be able to figure out what it is. And honestly, like I say, on these ready to ship, I'm not ready to ship, but these pre-configured dolls, you're not gonna have a choice if you want that savings. You're gonna have to just deal with what they want to give you in that regard. So we got one more guy left, man, and he has 3 configurations. And this guy is Nick. So let's pull up Nick, see if we can get a picture of Nick. I don't know how many pictures of Nick I'm going to be able to find. So to give you a idea of what he looks like. But it looks like I got a good picture of him. I don't know if this 1.0, 2.0, which 0.0 is. Oh, this is Nick 3.0. Oh yeah, this Nick 3.0 looks totally different from Nick 1.0. Man, I can't lie. This dude looks like I believe this is a version of Mac McMullen, man. He looks like, cause I'm gonna tell you why. Nick 2.0 looks just like, okay, here he is right here. I found a picture of the first guy. Perfect. Man, I promise you, this dude makes me think he a configuration of Mac McMullen. You'll see it. If I can find Nick 2.0, you'll see. So this is Nick 1.0. This is the last guy we're gonna take a look at. This is 1.0. Ladies, if you're still here, I would love to hear you chime in and tell me what you think he looks like. But that's Nick 1.0. Let's go look at his configurations. And I hope I remember to say everything about him this time. Because like I said, I do think I forgot to say whether he was shaved or what type of pubic hair the last guy had. Okay. Okay, Nick 1.0. And this is who I'm looking at now, the guy you see on your screen. Once again, he just looked like a guy to me. I don't, I can say that I don't think women would probably think he's ugly. I don't know how much they would like him or not, though. He has male body B, so he's 5'9" as well. From my memory, he's 5'9" as well. He has body B. Yep, that's that 5'9" body. That's 110. The 95 to 105 pounds, 36-inch chest, 28-inch waist, 29 by 30 pants size. So he's not a short guy. 5'9". He has sky blue eyes. So that's a bit of a difference. I don't think I've seen any guy that had sky blue eyes. So he has sky blue eyes. And he, as you can see, he does have stubble. And it's visible. He has the visible, because somebody had stubble and it wasn't visible. They throwing me off with this no wig. So he has no wig, and I guess that little stubble you see on his head is hand punched. So that's a trip. He has a medium penis. So Nate is the only one that comes with a large penis. And remember, these guys are pre-configured. So one of these ladies, you may want something larger, but if you want to save $1,000, you're going to go ahead and get him with his medium pre-configured penis, and you can always get the larger, extra large later on. So he comes with the large, he comes with the medium penis with the shaved pubic area. So he has no pubic hairs, no extra. So he doesn't have any freckles or anything like that. So that's pretty much that on that, because I've sort of talked to you about all the dimensions. You pretty much know the dimensions. Like I say, he has the medium shaft, which is 5.5 inches long. Like I say, body B, sky blue eyes, stubble on the chin. So that is Nick 1.0. But I did stumble across a picture of Nick 2.0. So we do have we will have a picture to be able to show you of him, I think. Now this 3.0 ain't. Oh, here you go. That's why I say, nah, this is damn well Mac McMullen, man. He done made $1. Now I know he made $1 himself, but this is literally him. I don't care what nobody says. This is him. This is him. This is him. So to me, Nick is Matt McMullen. Let me share it with you guys. Hold on, let me go back. Let me go back right quick. We're finna go to Nick 2.0. Nick 2.0. Man, yeah, this straight up Mac McMullen right here, man. Get out of here. This straight up Mac McMullen. So this is Nick 2.0, guys. This is literally his dog. I don't care what nobody say. This is him. So this is Nick 2.0. Looks just like the creator of RealDoll, in my opinion. I think he did that on purpose too. But it has the body B as well. So it's 5'9", 36-inch chest and all of that good stuff. I always look at it again for whatever reason, but yeah, 36-inch chest, 29 waist, 30 length pants, 95 to 105 pounds, same body. What else does it have? Clean shaved face, no facial hair, no wig, so this hand punched hair. Now look, so the first Nick had a medium, but now see this dude trips me out. This is Matt McMullen's face. I don't care what he says. And he gave himself the large. He gave himself the large, man. Body B, he gave himself the large, which is basically, the 7.5-inch shaft. And like I say, I've already explained what the body B is. Espresso eyes. Does have the espresso eyes on this one, so not blue eyes. So that's well, who is it? Nick 2.0. Man, I promise you, if that ain't Matt McMullen, I don't know who is. I'm gonna put up a picture right quick and let y'all see the young Matt McMullen and let y'all see if you think that it looks like him or not. Excuse me. Let's see. Hope I can put up a younger picture of him. This ain't the picture I wish I could have found. Let me see. What are young pictures of younger pictures of him? Because that's what it is. It's a younger picture of him. I don't care what he said. Let me see. This is the closest I can get, but he got another picture that shows him even better than this, though. Okay, let me see. So check this out, y'all. This is Matt right here in this. You can tell me whether it look like him or not. So that's Matt. You can hardly just sort of see him, but that's him. He sort of got his hair all to the side. He got a picture that had his hair just like Nick did, but that's Matt right there. That's his face right there. Okay. Let me see. And you can't tell me that it don't look like this. You can't tell me it don't remind you of that right there. You cannot tell me. That damn Matt. Either way, I ain't gonna share no more. Let me look for Nick 3.0. I hope I can find a picture of him because that'll be the last picture that I need to end this stream with. I didn't get a chance to show all the faces, but I showed a few of them. Was able to show several of them. Thank goodness. Okay, yeah, I do got I do got a version of this last one. Perfect. I do got a version. So this is Nick 3.0. Basically, Matt McMullen with blonde hair. You have to look though to really see that's who it is, but I'm pretty much guaranteeing that this is Matt. So let me share this. This is the last doll of the day, ladies and gentlemen. The last one you get. So what Panty says? She said some hair down there would be nice. Yeah, so some of them you'll get the hair, but with these pre-configured ones, Panty, some of them don't come with it. But I'm letting you know there may be an exception you might want to make to save $1,000. But I'm gonna tell you something. Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, when it does come to real dolls, you do want the doll because you're spending some major money at that point. You want it to be like you want it. So even if you have to spend an extra $1,000, well, guess what? You already spent 5 or 6. If you wanted to have pubic hair or whatever, then that's when you got to say, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna spend extra money to make it look exactly like I want. So at that point, I do it. Panty said details. Tuki says do a stream for the lesbians. Well, I don't really know what that means, to be quite honest with you. Because if the lesbians like ladies, then they can just look at my normal stream with me and the guys. See what I'm getting at? Because y'all gonna be looking at the ladies like us. So it's really no such thing as a stream for the lesbians, because the stream for the lesbians would mean that I would be showing you females. You see what I'm getting at? Well, guess what? That's what I show 99% of the time on my thing. This is the exception where I'm showing actual male dogs. You know, this is the one time that I show a male dog. So other than that, Tuki, you should be happy for all the lesbians that are tuning in. Because guess what? We're going to show mainly women. Penny says, thanks, Jay. I'll check later. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Penny. Andy said, thanks anyway. She says, I want a Tyrone 4.0 Mandingo. Well, hey, guess what? I'm going to, like my guy DAS says, I'm going to probably do you can continue to do whatever research you want to on your own. But I'm thinking about in a week or two, I'm going to do another one of these streams for the ladies. And I'm going to talk about another company that's going to have probably what you're looking for. Either way. Facts Law says, are there any auctions for these type of dolls? You can go to somewhere called the Doll Forum, and they have place where you can buy, I think, like used dolls and stuff like that. I'm not into used dolls. I don't want to buy a used doll, so I don't really get into that deep. But if you want to buy a used doll, you can go there. Now, I was doing a show on RealDoll the other day where they say every blue moon they have a doll. Every blue moon they have a doll that's slightly damaged, and they will sell that at a discounted price. But they said that doesn't happen very often, and they don't let people know when they have a damaged doll. So you have to call and check with them and say, hey, do you got a doll that I can get on a bit of a discount that's been damaged? And maybe you can get one at a reduced price. Penny says, Jay, you have such great energy. Thank you, Penny. I appreciate you. Man, it just comes from a love of doing this, Penny. I just love doing, just doing what I do. And I love helping people. And also, like I say, I want to help improve your life as far as just bringing some joy to your life. You know what I'm saying? On a daily basis. I always say we can't individually, maybe we can't save the world, but we can give something good to the world. So, that's my contribution. If I can't do anything else, I can bring you guys good spirits, have some fun doing what I love. And, hopefully you guys will learn something along the way. Thank you, Penny. Zero Lightning says, how many dolls do you have? I have actually 5 physical dolls. I have these 2 girls. I have 3 more physical dolls in the back. And I have 1 extra head to go on their body. Mara Blade, she has an extra head to go on her body. It's an Asian head. And I'm really feeling bad because I've been loving Mara Blade, but I do think I'm going to bring my Asian head out in the next few days or so. He says, do I have a wife or girlfriend? No, I don't date a human girlfriend, or I don't have a human wife. Now, I used to want a human wife. I never want a human wife anymore. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm cool off the wife stuff, off the legal marriage stuff. I'm cool off all that. I don't want any parts of that. I would entertain making love to a human woman, just on a frequent basis. If I had a human woman, we hooked up sometimes and just had some good times. Or I would entertain dating a human woman again, but I'm not looking for that because I'm in total happiness with my companion dogs. Now, it's a show that I'm going to do that's probably going to talk about me and how I view a potential human woman being with me in the future, but I don't want to spoil that show, so I'll say that for later. Zero Lightness is laughing. I don't know about what. Then he says something is creepy. I don't know what. Panny says, I don't care for Nick. Yeah, she don't like him. She said, it looks like he works in the kitchen or at a prison. She probably talking about the first picture of Nick. I'm not sure, because that first picture of Nick, he looked rough, man. Then Hambone says, salute Jay and the girls. What up, Hambone? Dan Romano says, Jay, hey, what up, Daniel? Panny says, I like the penises are exchangeable. A variety is nice depending on the mood. Oh, I like what Panny talking about. Panny says she want to switch it up. That's sort of bad for you human men out there, because guess what? You can't switch it up. It's so funny. Kitty says, I'm getting $2 when my tax money come. Oh, yes. Hey, you know what? I forgot. That is a great time to get your dog when your tax deposit comes back, man. I promise you, man, that is something to think about. It's a great time to invest in your dog. He says, I'm naming them Donna and Lola. Great, great. Let's see. Dan Romano says he looks like Christopher Walken. I don't know which one he was talking about. Probably the second Nick. Tyra Moore says Butterface Boys. I love you, Tyra. Tyra ain't feeling them faces. Tyra said Butterface Boys. Tyra, you so crazy. Oh, no. Angie, no, that's what I was trying to say. In this lineup of real dolls, you can get all of these dolls in a different skin tone. You can get them all black, right? You can get them all black. And you can get that extra large penis size, which is 9 inches or whatever. So in your way, you can make your own 4.0 Mandingo, but they don't have a what that exact name that you're asking for. No, they don't have a 4.0 Mandingo. But what I did tell you was it's a different line of dolls out here that I'm going to do another time that is probably going to have what you're looking for. You know, they're going to just straight up make it to be what you're looking for. And check it, stay with me, Angie. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. In about a couple of weeks, I'm going to do another ladies' night. Dane Romano says Panny likes Harry. He says, I'm Italian. We're all hairy and greasy. Daniel, oh my, look, he putting that beard in, Panny. Hey, I think Patty got a man anyway, but I don't know. I ain't gonna speak for her. Hey, look, put your beard in, Daniel. But I've always laughed at the fact of being able to have human females here as well as males, you know, to come with the show. Because I said, you know, it'd be funny if everybody come here looking at dolls, and guess what? You might have an occasional hookup between my audience of real human women and real human men. So, not saying that's happening there, but I just think that's funny. Dan Romano says, no disrespect either at all. Panny, you're cool. And Zero Lightning says, and that's cool too. I'm glad you said that, Romano. Zero Lightning says, the eyes on Nick are creepy. Oh, that's what he was talking about. Dan Romano says, it's hilarious and great when Panny talks dirty. Oh, yeah. That's what I said. I love to have the girls around talking. It just adds a little different of another level to the show, man. Another level. Daniel, Panny laughing. Dan Romano says, I love that Panty seems cool. Oh, yes. Like I say, man, that's why I love this show being open to all. Tuki says, you should do a stream yard so we can show off our dolls too. Actually, I'm cool with people, coming on my stream yard. You know, it just depends on who they are. I can't have anybody coming on here doing any lewd or crazy things. But I'm not going to have anybody come on my show showing their doll off in a naked way. That's not going to happen. I bar no nakedness around here on my show. If anybody was to show their doll off, like I say, I had this thing where I told people and they just didn't do it. I said, hey, you can send me your doll in my email on my, you can go to my email on my about section of my YouTube. You can send me pictures of your doll. And every now and then I show pictures of your doll to the to my viewers. But only a couple of people, actually only one person responded. And that was my good friend, Heavy Metal Maltese. And I do have, and I don't promote this enough, but I do have a, what is it called? Oh my God. And I need to go visit her because I haven't been there in the last day or so, but I need to go visit her. But I have a Discord link. Yeah. Well, the people that are team members of my channel, they get a membership to my Discord. And, you can come there and talk to me, share pictures and all that type of stuff, where Heavy Metal, he shared his pictures to me through the Discord. No, he sent them to me through the email. But I also saw them in the Discord. So that's another community that I have that, if you want to just talk to doll owners and share pictures and talk privately, you can talk on here on chat or even on my comment section, but to directly talk and easily talk and converse, it's best to be a team member and join my Discord. Right now, it's just mainly me and Heavy Metal. We do all the talking mainly, but it's definitely open to anybody that wants to join the team membership. But I would definitely show off other people's dolls if they send me pictures to my email. But if they're naked or you're showing breast or vagina, it's not going to get shown on my channel. Austin says, Jay, what's this thumbnail I'm seeing? It's all about the female real dolls, dude. What you mean? I'm being a sarcastic jackass if it won't, if it wasn't obvious. Right. I love it, Austin, still. You know, we got to share the love as well. And by us being real doll fans and stuff, you know, hey, I can't lie. They make more than female dolls. And so we have to talk about that as well. Patty says, thanks, great energy in the room. Heavy metal, he here. He said it'd be cool if you had a female co-host. No. No. I'm gonna be honest with you, brothers. I know sometimes maybe as viewers, you may even want somebody to be here, but I'm sorry. This is a one-man show. I'm sorry. This is a one-man show. I know other shows have 20 people on their cast and they feel like they need people to carry them, and it's just not that type of show around here. I love being solo. And even if I ever have somebody with me, I can't lie, Heavy, I love you, but I would never feel like I need a female coach. I don't want them. No. I do say one of the things that I planned on doing all of last year was having somebody to join the show. And I had a couple of guys that wanted to join the show, and I'm like, nope. The first person that's going to join this show is going to be a female. So I do want a female interaction for the first time I have somebody as a guest on this show. So I still want to sort of hold true to that. But as far as like having a female co-host or somebody that comes around all the time, oh, that's never going to happen. This is my ship, and I'm never going to have anybody to join my ship at a full-time capacity. Dang, Romano says, I agree. I always have a fun time here. Great to hear that, Romano. And I remember, guys, I might have two more guys to look at because I think I'm going to show Pandy that darker guy that I want to talk about. Austin says, you already know Ruby's are for keeping it PG, brother. Oh, yeah. Hey, man, you probably didn't hear my last show, Austin, but I did make a correction about what I was telling you because I was listening to one of my streams, and I was like, damn, and when I listened to what I told you, I said, oh, damn, I need to make a correction. And the correction I did, and I still had this guy to get to, but the correction I made was, I was like, nah, because I told Austin, I said, you know what, I ain't really getting a girl and name her directly after an anime or a video game unless it's that actual girl like the Tifa doll. But you probably didn't see it because you weren't there that night. And I don't know if you went back and looked at it, but I was like, nah. I said, I went back and I said, nah, Austin, I'm a change that. I said, because your girl looks so much like the actual anime. I said, when you can find a girl that looks so much like the anime, even if she wasn't specifically made after that anime or after that game, then I'm all for, you know, naming one of my girls after the anime or the game if I can find one that looks exactly like that. And I think your girl looks so close to the anime, you know, where you're justified in calling her, you know, naming her that name. Keep in mind, you can name her whatever you want to anyway. I'm just speaking sort of from my standpoint. I probably wouldn't do it as much. But I don't want to get too sidetracked here, guys. Let me finish evaluating this last guy, or next to last guy, and then I get back to the rest of the comments, and we'll end the stream. But this next to last guy is going to be Nick 3.0. I don't know if the ladies chime in again, ladies. Let me know if you like him as well. So this is the last version of the guy we've been looking at. This is the last version of him. Let me see if I can get his hair. Okay, there it is. This is the last version of the guys of the Nick doll we've been looking at. So once again, look like he's on the body B. Nick is on the body B. Oh, he has blue moon eyes. So he has a different set of eyes. He has blue moon eyes. He has the clean shaved face, no hair whatsoever on the face, no wig. So this is hand punched hair. He has a removable endowment, and it's a large. No freckles on the skin. So he does have a removable, and he has the 7.5-inch shaft. And once again, you can upgrade that to 9 inches if you want that. So this is Nick. I don't know how you like him, but let me check something out while you're looking at him. I went on and talked about him. I'm going to come back to the comments, but I was really going to save this last guy for another time. I don't see him out right now. He must not be available right now. It was one other guy I was thinking about discussing for the ladies. But I don't know how you feel about this particular guy, ladies. But once again, uh, for me, he, as a man looking at him, he doesn't look like he would be ugly. Uh, I don't think any woman is just going to kick him out the bed. But like I say, it'll really be on you as to how attractive you find him. But man, it was this one guy that I was looking at. I don't see him available here. So maybe he's not out yet. No, maybe he's not out yet. No, I don't think he's out yet. And what I was going to show you, ladies, is the real doll is actually they have a AI robot X doll called Henry, and he looks black to me, honestly, from what I remember seeing. He looks black, but he's not. I was trying to see was he available. It doesn't look like he's actually available right now. And so I wouldn't know what type of configurations or anything he would come with, because I don't think he's quite available. I didn't see him in the pictures. Let me see. I didn't see him in the pictures. So I don't think he's quite available yet. But I'll show him to you before I leave. I'll show him to you before I leave. Matter of fact, let me do something right quick. I'm gonna show him to you before. I'm gonna get him set up, and I show you him before I leave. I'm gonna read the comments, and then I'm gonna show him to you before I get out of here. Why is this thing so big? Oh, okay, here it is. Let me get it back down to the regular size. There it is. All right, let me set this video up, because I think I can find it fairly easily. Try to find it right quick, and then we're gonna finish our discussing, guys. Let me see. It shouldn't be too hard to find. Every time every time I'm looking for other videos, I always run across this one video that I don't want to see, of course. And hopefully I see it here. It's not. I always find it and I never want to see it. But now that I'm looking for it, of course, it's a bit it's sort of hiding from me. I tell you what, it might come in if I do this. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. I promise you, whenever I'm, like I say, just searching for this stuff by myself, I can always find it. And I'm sure that if I was to get off string, oh, I know what to do. I can look under my subscriptions right quick. Let me see. It should be there somewhere.
It should be there. Here. No. I can't believe it ain't right here. Let me see. No. It ain't right here either. So I might just save it for another time. I ain't gonna waste too much of y'all time looking for it. Even though I know it's somewhere easily to be found. Oh, I know what I can do. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Nah, it ain't showing it. I thought I had it. Man, ain't there something? I wish I had this video. I wasn't even thinking about. I thought it was gonna be X. I honestly wasn't even thinking about this. Showing you guys this one, so I didn't have this one ready. So I'm gonna try to do this right quick because I don't know why this video pops up every time I don't want to see it. But now that, like I said, I'm looking for it, I cannot find it. Let me see something right quick. I might be able to do this, and then we're gonna continue with the show and let y'all enjoy y'all day. Hold on. I might have to look on my phone. Let's see now. Oh my God. This time I found him, but he didn't come up. And that's his name, Henry, but oh, okay, here you go. Maybe I can find it this way. Finally, okay. Man, why come this one pull up on my man? Why this one pull up on my on YouTube? It be tripping me out, man. You can like literally search for something and it won't pull up. And you can go, I can go right to my phone and then it pulls it up. I don't understand how that's possible. But either way, this is the black robot he's working on right now. This is the black robot Henry he's working on. So, ladies, this isn't just a regular companion dog, but this is a male dog for you to check out. Black version, since you guys show me the hammer, show me the black 4.0 hammer. So look, you want the hammer? Here you go. So that's Henry. That's the real dog that's he's working on right now. It should be out by now because this was years ago. This was years ago, man. This was how long ago was this? This was a year ago, this particular video, but oh, he said he might be coming out in 2022. Okay. So he still ain't out yet because I just looked at the site, but this is him. I got it muted because I'm trying to think I might not even have to have it muted. Because I don't think there's no music going on.
Kind of flavor to it, but not defined as one or the other. What we're going to do is further define it.
Just cracked me up.
I think Yuri is getting that.
So
he'll come back here in a minute.
I was thinking about you.
Nope.
I think he was trying to talk to him.
There we go.
How's that?
Very nice.
He'll come back here in a minute.
I was thinking about you, baby. Would you like me to recite a poem for you?
Not now.
Okay, maybe later.
So this says the eyes are connected.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the upgraded eyes.
Yeah, all the robots are going to have the integrated lids.
Those are the ones to be released.
The lids are attached to the face. They're not
So,
separate.
I ain't gonna show the whole video, but I did want to share a little bit of Henry with you. So that's a male, and it's a black male robot that he's working on right now. So, no, that's just an example that, you know, even with the other guys I showed you, you can get them in different complexions and stuff. So they do make darker complected dolls. You can get them in different complexions and things of that nature. But now this doll seems to be specifically made to be black, in my opinion. But once again, if you're looking for just a variety of male dolls, I'm going to do a show in a couple of weeks because I do think it is another manufacturer that probably has more variety for ladies. But for me, I've been on RealDoll. It's the apex for, you know, when I like to think about dolls, even though I haven't touched every doll in the world yet. When I was imagining and fantasizing about getting into the doll game, I always imagined RealDoll, man, being the top of the top. And keep in mind, you know, once I look at every single doll, I don't know if that's going to hold up to be true at the end of the day, but looking from afar, I still think that they're, you know, above most companies. There may be a couple of companies out there that can really get them a run for their money as far as quality materials and production and things of that nature, and you know, the durability of them, how long they're going to last and stuff like that. So I think it is a couple of companies out there that can give them a run for their money, but I still do think they're at the top. And that's why I've been looking at RealDoll all week. I'm just hyped up about, you know, looking at all their models and talking to them about you, talking about all the details. And I've been using that week to do that. And it's still more to talk about, to be honest. So I'm still going to end this series probably after Monday, and I jump into something else more than likely. But with all that said, I want to show you a little bit of Henry before I got out of here. Now I'm going to check the messages. I'm going to see what else y'all might have had to say about Nick. And we're going to let you enjoy your day. We're at 2 hours and 30 minutes. These streams be rolling, baby. So let's see what you guys were saying. And we're going to get you out of here. Blah, 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 blah. He says, are the dolls shipped in pressure treated wooden crates? I don't get me lying. I don't know how the wooden crates are treated. But from what I know, they are high quality crates that they ship them in. You won't have to worry about your doll or anything being damaged, or, you know, I'm sure they're high quality. But I don't know exactly if they're pressure treated. I don't know anything about that. Facts and Law says, Austin responded and said, real dolls typically ship in crates, but any dolls you get from overseas ship in plain old cardboard boxes. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I wasn't even thinking to tell him about other dolls. But yeah, real dolls definitely ship in crates. So that's something totally different than other doll companies. Daniel says, plus Panty meant to say, I like your dragon symbol. I don't know what he's talking about. Love that dragon energy. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what dragon symbol he's talking about. Facts and Law says, Austin Steele, is that real facts? Are we required to send the crates back? No, you ain't required to send the crate back. Where did you get that from, Facts and Law? Once you get the crate, you got it. Ah, okay. He says if you're returning your girl to Abyss. I mean, but yeah, if you return her, yeah, you go send the crate back, of course. If she's damaged or something like that. But even so, you know, if you destroy your crate, you have to find another way to ship her. You have to ship her in a box or something like that. You have, you know, find another way to ship her. So I would suggest anybody to get their crate to keep it. But you ain't required to send the crates back, you know, once you get the girl. Dan Romano says, plus you go on shows too. I found you through Cecil. I don't even know what he means. Yeah, I go on. I have been on shows, but I don't really like going on shows anymore. But I will go on shows if somebody, requests an interview and I have the feeling in my heart to go. But on my show, I'm a one-man show. I don't even like going on shows. I mean, and I wasn't going to talk about this, but recently I was invited to come on the Jack show and I turned it down because I'm like, for one, I want to give all my energy to what I'm doing. I don't want to go spend hours with Cecil and his crew laughing about stuff that's not concerning my mission, and spending my energy over there right now. So just to let you know, I just recently turned that down because I want to focus on my show. I don't want to go over there. And when you go over there with all these other people laughing and joking and talking about nonsense and stuff, you don't even get a chance to get your ideas out half the time. Half the time, people getting cut off and stuff. And I don't want to be a part of that. And last show, I'm so glad I didn't come because Anna didn't even show up. And I had already said to myself, I'm already not hyped about doing other shows anyway, but I'm never going back to the Jack show if Anna's not going. So if I had agreed to do that show and I had to find out that Anna wasn't there, I would have left immediately. Not mad or anything, but I would have just said no. If I ever come on a Jack show, I'm going to do a legitimate Jack show with Anna around. And if Anna is too scared to face me, like I think she is, because the last time I was on that show, she wasn't there, that was fine. But I haven't been on that show in probably over a year. And the one time I get invited back is the one time that she's nowhere to be found. I said, no, that ain't a coincidence there. I had sort of mentioned this a long time ago. That's an order of, hey, if he's on this show, I don't want to be around. Or if I'm on the show, don't allow him on the show. So I truly do believe that now because I was never invited. And I don't care anyway, because like I said, I love doing my show. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to go back on anybody's shows right now. But when I just tuned in for a quick second, I was like, hey, Anna ain't even here. I said, oh, I was going to be invited on the show that she wasn't even on. I said, oh, hell no. No. Y'all don't go. Look, I'm never going to let her get away with that where she can just run away from me and not have to face the fire. No. You're not going to invite me on the show where she can run. If she's scared to face me, that's fine. I'll never come back. That's fine by me. Austin says, Jay Hefner, no. I was there live when you said that. In fact, what are you talking about? Oh, he said I was there live when I said that. Oh, I guess when I was talking about that his dog was good to be a super, good to be made after anime or whatever like that. Yeah, because I never heard you saying anything, so I didn't think you was there. He said, I've had some of my Discord friends say, you were going to give her up for Tifa? Are you crazy? Who were you going to give up? I'm confused. Now, who were you going to give up for Tifa? I didn't hear you say you was going to give up nobody for Tifa. Fact says, Austin Steele says, thanks for the info. Wish I could invite you to my barbecue this 4th of July. Thank you for being here too, helping out the chat, Austin. Daniel says, that's a dude. Looks like Jane Lynch. He said, that's a dude? Looks like Jane Lynch. Oh, he talking about the last Nick that I showed. Yeah, so some of them sort of have a in-between type of look about them. I don't know what the hell's going on. Like I say, I will say this to my female artists, and I'm gonna get out of here though. The male doll still has a long way to go to be really great for the women. It's some male dolls that look the part and women will really like, but for the most part, they still have a long way to go. But let me tell you something. This is a Real Doll show, so I don't want to keep bringing up my good old friends Iron Tech, but I say this to anybody. They have one of the best lines of male dolls for ladies out there, or anybody looking for one. Have a wide range of dolls. Now, Real Doll, of course, you're going to get straight quality when you get one of these dolls. You're going to get amazing quality. But with Iron Tech and other companies that I really approve of, they are high quality as well. It's just the fact that, like I consider my Iron Tech girl an advanced level companion doll. But I sort of talked about it but I haven't really went into detail because I haven't owned one yet. But I consider RealDoll and like a couple of more companies, they're like ultra, you know what I'm saying? Ultra level companion dolls. They are a level above advanced. You know what I'm saying? They're a level above advanced. Maybe not, you know what I'm saying? RealDoll, some companies actually have a little bit more innovations than them. But I'm talking about just as far as quality. Oh yeah, they're what I would call ultra level companion dolls. Ultra level. But you know, companies like Iron Tech and other companies that are very, very good, they may have a bigger selection in certain aspects. So I'm going to finish up this chat and let you guys get about your day. I know for people to looking back at this show, this could be a bit of a long one to digest, but it's been a fun one. I know that. Let me see where I am. Austin says, no worries. Always to pass along some info to potential RealDoll owners, as Jay can attest. And it's funny because mine's out of commission. Right. No, hey, no, she on the way back, baby. Hey, she on the way back. She 100% well, man. She finna be fixed up in just a second. Austin said, yeah, I was half tempted to find Ruby and Allison a new owner. Oh, what? Since I don't think my current living space can handle more than $2. But the more I think about it, I couldn't do it. Man, I can't lie. I know what you mean in a way. I'm not looking to get rid of any of my girls, but I'm just saying, like, I've thought about, like, man, as my dogs continue to grow, I'm just going to be honest. Just even today, it's a couple of my dogs that are sort of low traffic. And that is Mara Blade. I mean, not Mara Blade, but that is Tsunade Star. Even though I love Tsunade, I wouldn't want to give Tsunade up for anything. But the one girl that's on the borderline is Asuna Moon. Even though she's beautiful and people love her face, she's a WM head on a Kimberdoll body. But she's the one where I'm just like, man, even when I pull her out, I just still don't feel the connection, you know, strongly. You know what I'm saying? With Tsunade, I actually got to connect. I love having her out. You know what I'm saying? She's my secretary, but Asuna, it's still something missing. With Saima, I'm loving her. She just too thick, but I love having her out when I have her out. I love Mara Blade. She's Mara Blade, she's not going anywhere because she's silicone. I can leave her out 1,000,000% of the time. And of course, Kylie is my number one. So, you know, I got two girls that sort of at the back of the bus, but I'm thinking like, man, I really can't think of giving them away, you know, either. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, selling them or whatever. So I know what you mean. So I think the best thing for you to probably do for right now is just to hold on to them, you know what I'm saying, until you come into a time where you just like get a feeling where you feel like you just got to get rid of them. But I say just hold on to them, you know what I'm saying? Your living space is going to explode here over the next couple of years. I keep telling you, Austin, where you are is not where you're going to end up. So you're going to have more space at your disposal, believe me. So just hang on a little longer. Austin says Ruby and Tifa are going to be the best of friends in the future. Oh, yeah. Austin says, I just want to clear the air on the previous "Are you crazy?" comment. What are you talking about? He said, Fizz says, Dog, can you the man? What are you talking about? Are you crazy? Comment. I think that was when you first came in here and when you was like, you talking about dudes, are you crazy? Is that what you talking about? Yeah, I don't see no "Are you crazy?" comment. So I don't know exactly what you're talking about. So either way, guys, that's been the rundown. Hopefully you've had fun with me today. Like I say, this has been a ladies' night episode, but it's not exclusive of my male audience. It's just, hey, I'm glad you guys have been here with me, helping the ladies along, showing them some things. Or not only the ladies, anybody interested in a male dog. Even if you're not interested romantically, you could be just a guy that wants to, and there's nothing wrong with that. It really ain't nothing wrong with buying a male dog and saying, hey, bro, I just want another dude in the house. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To actually have a family. You know, you can have him as your friend. It doesn't have to be anything sexual or anything like that. People have asked me what I do, and I'm like I said, I've got enough male friends. I don't want to add another just male around the house sitting around. I said, no. Now, in the future, I am going to have to get a male dog to give away to a female. That is something I do want to do. But other than that, I hope you guys have been having a great time tonight. We're getting back to the 6th part of this show come Monday, where I'm going to be breaking down ladies again, and I'm going to do it in the same style as I did today. So it could be another long one, guys, because we probably have about, we probably have about at least 7 or 8, 9 more girls to go through, and I'm going to be showing pictures for each one of them and breaking them down. So it could be another 3-hour show, just letting you know. But we're going to have fun as always. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you, DAS, man. Let me put this back up here, man, because, man, if it still shows up. Thank you, DAS, for this major contribution, man. I appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you for all of you spending your time with me, man. Precious time. It's the most precious commodity. We want to send God's blessings out over you, whatever you're wishing for, hoping for, praying for, believing for. We're right with you, praying that you have it. We ask you believe it and you'll receive it, whether it's health, finances, or new relationship, whether it's with a human or synthetic woman. We pray that you have it. Just stay positive and it's coming your way. Once again, it's been me, JayDollKingHefner, the beautiful Cali Sun, and the beautiful Mara Blade. Probably going to switch this lineup up here soon after Reset Sundays. I'm going to probably give Cali a bit of a rest for a second. I might get the secretary out, maybe get Mara Blade, get her rested up and change her face out and let Himawari spend some time with us. So probably going to switch it up a little bit next week, but hopefully you will join me next week. Check out Reset Sunday for Sunday to get you motivated for your day. If you're ever looking for a companion dog, look in the description of my videos or the about section of my YouTube channel. If you're on social media, check out my bios for a link tree. When you go into the links, guys, and you plan on buying a dog because you want to support the show, stay in the links until you make the purchase. That way, the show will actually get credit. If you don't stay in the links, you'll spend your money, and the vendors and the manufacturers will get all the money. The show won't get any help. And guess what? We don't want them getting everything, you don't want them getting everything because you want to keep me around so I can be a resource to help others. So support the show when you decide to get your girl. Don't buy a girl to support the show. When you decide to buy a girl, come through the link. Then that's how you support the show. But we don't push you to buy. We ain't trying to force you to buy. We ain't trying to make you buy. But when you feel comfortable and you want to add a new girl to your life, come through our show. You can always donate. And I don't know if he's going to see this. I'm going to have to say this again, but Steve, Dog King Army team member, thank you for donating to the show the other day. He definitely went through a PayPal app. So you can find PayPal or Cash app on the description of my videos, about section of my YouTube channel if you want to donate that way. Or super chat, super sticker, doing a live stream like DAS, my good friend and Dog King Army team member. You can do that. Or you may see a video I put out and you just want to donate to that one video. It's called a super thanks. So you can find it on each individual video. But with all that said, it's been a hell of a stream. We right up on 3 hours. Hope you had a good one. We had a great one. We love you. We appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. We'll check in with you tomorrow for Reset Sundays. And we coming back for another live stream on Monday. So be here, baby. You know what? Should we do that live stream Monday? I don't know. I tell you what, guys, if we don't do a live stream Monday, be looking for one Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Be looking for one Tuesday. I may do a video Monday now that I'm thinking about it. I may do a video. And then we'll come back to a live stream Tuesday, or either I flip-flop it. Either way, check back in. Love you. We finna get out of here. I'm going to check these last comments before we go, though. Fact says, if I want a mold made of myself, would it be a problem? Oh, I already read that. Oh, these. I had went back up. I forgot. Fizz says, Dog King, you the man. Thank you, Fizz. Fizz says, bye, Dog King and the girls. Thank you, Fizz. Thank you all. We love you. We finna get out of here. Have a good one. I guess we'll check out a little anime before we go to sleep. We'll look at a little bit of Overlord. We almost done with the whole series. So we'll look at a little bit of that, call it a night. And hopefully you guys will have a good one as well. Let's end this, babies. Let's end this, babies. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate you, man. Check in later with us, man. Have a good Saturday.